Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cilia. Last we left our heroes, they were returning to Astoria after reigniting the Mithril Forges and accomplishing the first of their three great labors. However, along the way, they were attacked by a band of large northern centaurs, and the keen-eyed of our party spotted the commander of the Order of Sidon, Gaius, astride a massive silver dragon before he announced his presence in an unearthly booming tone and vanished in a flash of lightning. The gang engaged in a vicious conflict with these centaurs before Hierak's centaurs arrived, driving them away and saving the party. And Hierak and his band escorted the gang back out of their territory towards Astoria. Along the way, they stopped by Woodhike to find the Geigen Thickbug asleep after a hard day's work. And Nefel leaves him asleep and gives him his blanket for when he wakes up. But upon arriving back at Astoria, the gang were immediately summoned then to see Pythor, who informs them that his scouts have found evidence of the Basilisks cave along the Archelon River. The gang insists on seeing Princess Honora and finds her in a bedroom. They find out that she has resigned herself to be sacrificed, but after an inspiring talk by Opa and Jury, she leaves her fate in the party's hands. But before they depart for the night, and tired of constantly being referred to simply as the heroes of legend, the heroes of prophecy, Callie tells Honora that the party would from now like to be referred to as Callus Gladius Astra, the sword of the stars.
Just Gladius Astra.
Really? I heard Callus last time.
I said call us Gladius
Astra.
Ah!
It's all Latin. It's all Greek, baby. Edit that.
Continue.
To be referred to evermore as Gladius Astra, the sword of the stars. So, as we wake up this morning, briefly, Honora has requested Juno to stick with her and perform a ritual to pray to Valus's great wisdom for hope and strength in the coming days. So Juno will be remaining in Astoria for the time being. But as you all wake up, the plan today seems to be to hunt down the basilisks that are being used for the sacrifice tomorrow morning.
Was that our plan? Oh, jeez.
I thought it was just one basilisk.
No, it's multiple.
I think just two.
Thank God we didn't go.
We don't know how many it is.
Singular basilisk saddle.
Would have been useless.
Yeah, that's why it would have been useless.
So as you all, wake up, break at dawn, sunrise, various kind of stewards and servants kind of gather you for your meal, and as you brought into the meal room, Pythor sits down with you. Okay, so hunting the basilisks is your plan for today, correct?
I believe that is
Yes.
our plan as it stands, yes.
All right. Well, as I mentioned last night, I sent scouts out, and they found, clues of the basilisk's whereabouts about a mile up north up along the Archelon shore. Now they didn't. Upon talking back with my scouts, they didn't actually. There was no cave to be seen, but there was a suspicious amount of statues of various particles of the fauna of that direction. So it is only safe to assume that the basilisks at least stick nearby there.
Very well, so we have our destination. Now I think it may be worth doing whatever prep work we can to sort of offset our challenge ahead of us. So I will admit this is a point of weakness for me. I don't know a great deal about basilisks beyond they turn you to stone, maybe. I wouldn't know much beyond. Would any of ye be more familiar with these
Should we do a
Beasties.
roll?
Can I do a check on that?
If everybody who wants to make either, I'll say either history or nature, depending on your strength.
Oh, we're going with history.
-2 either way.
Oh, that's caught. Natty one.
Callie be like, what's a basilisk?
7.
11 for me.
Give me a minute.
We are not very knowledgeable about these big snake thingies.
We're just like, we don't know what this is. Let's go beat it.
A sneak.
Give me
Probably
a
stab it.
What was it, history or
Nature.
History or nature, depending.
What the hell is it? Oh yeah. That's 13.
Okay, we're slowly going up.
Come on,
Oh,
Opa.
hang on.
Ooh.
Oh,
Opa, who just said, I don't know much about these, was like,
Yeah.
actually, I do.
Actually, now that I think about
Actually,
it.
I know the most.
Well, just for fun, I'll roll.
Wait, you're telling me it turns us to stone?
That's 11
Yeah.
for Opa, so
Ah, it's okay.
Around
Jury saved
average
us.
amount.
Fury has
Yay.
a medium knowledge about this.
Yeah, like you
Oh,
don't,
wait.
like, you wouldn't know. And I spotted yours there, Jerry, Eric. But yeah, like you guys, you don't know like extensively. Like obviously, none of you study. Obviously, like not a lot of you, like none of you are like druids or like animal or monster anthropologists. You don't study these things. But there's
No, I
some
don't
that are
really
just kind of
study at
so
all.
intrinsically known in myth and legend.
I
That
did,
like, it's pretty obvious. Like, yeah, no, you know all about basilisk, and you know the connotations of basilisk and petrification.
Stephanie's gonna point at my god, I completely blanked on what Connor's character name is.
Opa.
Opa.
Opa. I kept fucking Juno, and I know Finn's not here. I think they do not have hooves.
Oh, that's good to know.
They're
Would
just
be
shapes,
helpful.
right?
Atlanta gives like Persephone just the most withering look.
Not wrong.
But Pythor actually kind of like, well, I mean, I could actually be of use here. We've this is not. We know that this is the sacrifice. That these are the terms of the sacrifice, because this is not the first sacrifice being performed here like this. This is to be the first human one. Part of the order's demands for some time now, as the place in the city, has been the sacrifice of a variety of livestock and cattle. And much like they are demanding with my daughter, it is to bring them out to the rock, chain them to the post, and await the basilisks to come and feed. So it is that upon merely gazing at the creature, they are turned immediately to stone, and the basilisks, I suppose, feed on them.
Chomp on rocks, huh?
They break open the rock and feed on the inside.
Yeah.
Percent easier. I can do it.
So it's not shown all the way through.
Tell me, Papa, what is the most popular sacrifice?
I hope it's centaur.
Probably oxen.
oh!
I hope it's centaur.
Yes.
You said
As I said,
clear back at Atlanta.
as I mentioned, only livestock and animals have been sent out. No more.
For particular types.
But
What is their
it
favorite?
seems
Oh?
to enjoy.
Oh?
It seems to enjoy the heartier livestock. Your cows, your oxes. You know.
Oh.
Are you gonna try sell the oxen to the basilisk?
We could lay a trap, I
That's
think.
how we got
It-
the oxen, guys. He was going to offer 50
It-
oxen in exchange for his daughter.
So,
That was
Papa,
oxen to go to the order.
Yeah,
The
this deal we're
basilisks
gonna
have
make
yet
straight with the
to be.
Basilisks.
they have yet to have the proposition put to them.
Mhm.
It is not
So-
the basilisks we are trying to convince here.
Yes, it is. Listen, if you were a basilisk, would you rather, and I know a thing or two about them, would you rather have one snack or would you rather have 50? Just
No,
think
the
about it.
basilisks are a mean to an end here. The basilisks are not what is going to ravage the city if the terms aren't.
Oh,
Okay, look, I think you are not picking up what I'm putting out.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm saying it's
So,
pointless.
the Basilisks, they like some cattle, yes? If they see
It
some
is
cattle, they
Sidon
will
we
likely
need-
try and eat some cattle.
Oh my god. It is Sidon we need to worry about.
as we disguise ourselves.
I'm glad somebody here had the priorities.
Is Sidon going to don't go? What are they going to do to your daughter if the Basilisks are dead, eh?
Could turn her hair into worms.
That sounds
Well, that's
okay.
better than being dead,
No,
no?
it's really well, I suppose it is better than being dead.
Your worms kind of look down. He's like,
Oh.
I give them a pat.
Aw.
Reluctantly though.
Oh my, I just noticed you have very sad hair. It's always like that?
You shouldn't say that to people.
as mentioned, the terms of Sidon's threat are not to simply feed the basilisk. He wants my daughter.
Any rumors or any information regarding the death of a basilisk? Is there any way to kill them that you've ever heard of?
Well, I mean, I've never heard them to be particularly haughty. Honestly, it's not a matter of that they're impossible to kill. It's just that, well,
They
they're
generally turn to stone.
you generally either turn to stone or they're just not very common.
Is
They don't,
there a way to not turn to stone?
Don't look at them.
Atlanta's gonna pat.
Is
What-
there
what-
an
what-
antidote?
A good question.
In just in case we get turned to stone.
Not to my knowledge, but I
Okay.
wouldn't I
Fantastic.
wouldn't be well.
There's no healers
said,
at the
we've never-
temple?
As I said, the healers may know. I do not. As we said, we've mostly been shipping them livestock. We've never had to reverse the effects. Whatever's
there a
left over.
Right. Maybe we'll stop by the temple then.
I like to check out my luscious ramp.
Your Highness, if I may posit one question.
Mhm.
In your travels, do you know perhaps if the best way to there is one myth about fighting a Medusa with a mirrored shield. If
What was
we
that?
perhaps nothing, if we perhaps put on sunglasses, do you think we would be immune from the gaze of the basilisk?
Tell me, Jory, what are sunglasses?
Oh,
you-
hey.
He's as Pythor pulls a sick pair of shades.
Oh my god!
He looks like even more of an asshole now.
Actually, I think they actually look very fashionable. They're pretty sick. Anyway,
No, he looks like more of an asshole.
I-
No,
It's a
Yeah,
certain
hard to
face
suggest.
to pull off sunglasses. Like you could
Oh,
probably do it,
Galliano,
Jory.
you ruined me.
Atalanta could definitely do it, but this
Oh, yeah.
man, no.
he looks a bit like a party dude. I think.
That's the problem, Jory.
Doesn't everyone want to look like? We're getting on. Listen, they have so many benefits. It is clear.
I do not think that the sunglasses may. However, I think the mirror idea may have some tact.
Oh, the mirror idea that I did
I-
posit today?
I think that if you were to bring some form of a mirror, it's quite possible they could.
Hmm.
It could happen.
Yes,
All
yes,
right. Have you got
like the Uno reverse.
7 spare mirrors then?
Well, I mean, I may have. He kind of coyly looks around. I may have a mirror or two to spare in this palace.
Oh, but don't be modest, Papa. With those shades, of course you're checking yourself out.
Again, they don't look good on him.
Oh, I think vanity has been passed down. Then hasn't it?
Y'all take a mirror.
Well, no, I think
Well-
he's just a standard objective taste that sunglasses are just good. I don't think it is vanity when it is just appreciate something of its true value. And some things in life cannot be you cannot put a value on, like companionship or sea air or like just how fucking cool it feels to be in sunglasses. Some things are just priceless.
Right? It's just
Well,
good, bro.
oh yeah, we should probably get on with the dying.
Don't leave me
woman.
hanging here, bro.
Oh, sorry, fuck.
Fist bump.
I give it back anyway. I think I'm still drunk from the night before.
Oh, Pythor has a wine glass in his hand.
Oh no.
Yeah, fucking party, dude. Hell yeah.
Oh no.
But yeah, so he as asked, he beckons one of the servants over and he's like, get the party here a mirror. Nothing, not one of the two big ones. They need to carry it about a mile.
Can we get a small, like, handheld one each, maybe, if that's something you have?
7 hand mirrors would be very helpful.
Just kind of hold them.
We don't tend to stand near each other when we're fighting, or we do, and then we die all together.
My eyes, and then I'll hear noise, and I'll go, and I'll look, and then I'll be stoned.
Maybe we'll just blindfold Nifel all together.
Atlanta pulls like a small piece of cloth from her bag and just waves it at Nifel and is like, with your permission, I will be putting this on you before we go anywhere near the basilisk.
Oh, anytime. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. Well, most of us, I think, are able to do at least some damage from far away. Perhaps we could carry out this attack without ever getting near the basilisk.
Well, our first port of call surely is to blind the thing. Once we blind it, then surely it is merely a snake to be killed.
How big of
That is a
snake?
very fair point to be raised.
And we have several archers in our group, do we not?
Yes.
Wait a minute. If the basilisks are not the ones to be dealt with, and it is the Order of Sidon and himself that need to be dealt with, surely it will be the same whether we either kill the basilisks or if we withhold the sacrifice. If we will be drawing his ire either way, maybe we don't go anywhere.
Well, just on that, we did talk about this before we had set off, but by the letter of the agreement, a sacrifice, whether it be the acceptable substitutions or the one that it was asked for in the first place, in this case the princess, are expected to stand on that podium until such time as they are taking a sacrifice, which is to say that we'll have a couple hours or whatnot. Now, if the Order of Sidon fail to deliver on their monstrous claimers, then they will not have. We will have honored our end of the deal. And they, having agreed to this in the first place and having been bound by oath, they cannot then break it off and then attempt some sort of reprisal against us for still honoring the letter of it.
Although they probably
However,
will.
I do have a question. If they do not actually produce the basilisk to complete the sacrifice, there is no guarantee that our sacrifice can leave the podium, because our end of the deal is not for them to be killed, but rather for them to wait until they are sacrificed. And so if the sacrifice should never come, then they are continually waiting for a sacrifice to turn up.
No.
Do you
Actually, I will. There
There
is a correction there.
Like I've heard in the courts.
There's
Yeah.
correction there, actually. The terms, we have had to make the same terms each time we're sacrificing the livestock, in that the terms of sacrifice must be fulfilled from the hour before sunup until the break of dawn. If the sacrifice survives till the break of dawn, it is free to leave.
Oh,
Obviously, the livestock does not make it that long.
Well, as long
Well,
as
then
there's
we
no.
have.
Quick question, Opa.
Mm-hmm.
How sure are you that they are very dedicated to these basilisk sacrifice and aren't just content to cut your throat as soon as they realize the basilisk won't do it?
Well,
Just a quick question.
that is a fair question. And I believe that if we take care of at least the threat that we do know, whatever other threat should arise at the time coming, we can deal with them when they arrive.
Okay, my friend. I just need to
Awesome.
know I need to keep looking out for your neck, eh?
Yeah.
Oaths are powerful things. Sidon, at least for the time being, is bound by the Oath of Peace to not directly attack this city. He's been plaguing it with drought and desolation through his domain for a long time now, and threatening Moss that should this sacrifice not come about. However, an actual assault on the city will not occur unless an oath is broken. So, while safety not guaranteed, there is some form of law in place.
Mm-hmm. And should everything go awry, and should more basilisks appear on the day itself, I would put my faith in ye to keep my demise from becoming soon.
Nefel gives 2 big thumbs up, like, yeah, we got it.
Is that allowed?
But of course, what else would we expect from what is it now? Gladius Astra.
Oh, God.
The who?
Oh
yeah,
hands on my hips and just smile.
I much preferred being a hero of legend.
Yeah, I really hope these Gladius Astra people show up. They sound like they really got it together.
We're just Gladius asses.
Was that clever wordplay?
Okay, cool. So, you guys wanted to run some stuff in the city then before you go, yeah?
Yeah, I need to pick up my book, my spell book.
Awesome. Okay, so you want to do that. You guys wanted to go to the temple. Dave, you wanted to go do something.
Yes, I want to
quickly.
back my way into town.
Yeah, so while you kind of break off to kind of get your stuff together. Also, yeah, if you want to buy some stuff right now as well, that's totally cool.
Gosh!
Quick one, only quick, please. We're not going to make this shopping episode.
Always be prepared for surprise shopping episodes. Kev.
Yeah, Dave, you splinter off then to contact your contact. First question: did we ever say his name? Did you write it down?
No, I
Hold
think
Was this Ratman from before? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
here somewhere.
on.
I probably thought myself, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that's an important part of my character. I won't need to write that down.
I started a stomp band around that time.
Yeah, I have it somewhere here.
That was like, listen, there was a lot of stuff going on that day.
It was, you could say it was really happening.
Stomp band.
I don't have a name listed.
Stephanie, abuse, contact his criminal contact in Astoria.
It was just a mouse.
It's very
Yeah.
possible. Did not give him one.
I guess you didn't, because I don't have it written down.
No, I did have it written down that he called Buse Seth, which I thought was weird. Anyway, but that was it.
Yep.
Time to christen him now. Or don't. Keep the mystery. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. You
We
know
don't
what I
know
mean?
who he is.
All right.
You know the
So
story.
yeah, you kind of splinter off to one of the kind of the alleyways, and like as your custom, you leave you write up like a little kind of note, twirl it up, and just kind of leave it under a rock. At this time, kind of skulking out from one of the back alleys is a great big wolf hound. Which kind of moves up, just kind of looks at you.
I know you anywhere.
You do. I can't remember that the hell that guy said. You do. Yep. As he kind of just like stands up on his kind of two hind legs, shakes, and is the same kind of like scraggly kind of druid that you knew before. It's like, you did.
How are the
No,
kids?
what would you be wanting, Master Persephone?
Well, let's just say I've come into a few items. I'm looking to offload and maybe make a few trades.
Yeah. It's always money with you, ain't it?
Well, this is a professional relationship for the most part, you know.
It's a professional relationship, but then I invite you over to see my kids, and then it's a whole thing.
What? They love Uncle Buse.
They do. So let's, we'll keep this personal anyway. How's the adventure?
Oh, well, it's got its ups and downs.
Yeah. Trotting along. I know the drill. Yeah. All right. So what you got?
Well, I have this lovely amethyst ring, which I do in fact have.
Okay, fine jewelry. Yeah, we can take a look at that.
And I have heard there's a new fashion in town.
Oh yeah, I never took you as a fashion guy.
Well, apparently it's all the rage with the big wigs, and the palaces and this. You wear them on your eyes and they shake the sun. It's incredible. I have not seen anything like it.
Oh yeah, Ray-Bans.
That is what they're called.
No.
I shall require a pair of these.
I am appalled.
Of these
Yes,
great
yes,
pens.
No. Guy lives up in the big villa there, Ray-Ban. Yeah, he
Oh.
some hotshot tiefling thinks it's all that just because he made sunglasses.
Oh.
I think you mean sun lenses.
Ray-Ban! Are they perhaps outlawed?
It banishes
just-
the rays of the sun. It makes sense.
Oh, you're coming to me. They're in every goddamn hotshot boutique along the main street.
Is this just like a lad who's washed up on Thylia with like a fucking ton of Ray-Ban sunglasses in like warehouse boxes or whatnot, and he's just decided, yeah, this is where I'm gonna fucking set up shop. New world, new me.
His name is Ray-Ban. These are clearly his IP, okay? I don't know where we got him.
He's walked up with nothing but a sense of adventure and an overcoat full of sunglasses.
Oh.
Just full of the brim.
Well,
I mean,
I
like,
come
if you
to
want,
you
I can-
for the personal service and obviously to hear the news about the kids and the wife and the gang.
Yeah, the lot. Yeah.
So you
I mean,
got any or
listen,
no?
I can. Yeah, okay. I mean, like, I can literally just, like, I can just get you a pair. But again, that's me just going around the corner and just buying a pair. They're like a gold each.
Well, that's just not the easiest way, no?
No, you're right. Dad, listen here. Okay, show us that ring.
Hey. I'm gonna, I show him the ring.
Yeah, he takes the ring. He kind of just puts it, like, kind of chews a little thing. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, here, have my pair.
Oh, it's the personal touch. That's why I like it. That's why I come to you.
The just like the little vine kind of going around it. So with the worth of that, here's let's see, 249 gold.
Thank you, a pleasure. Oh, by the way, one last thing, one final thing.
Mhm.
Basilisks, any experience?
Wow.
Thoughts?
That's a who? That's a Thrax.
Basilisks.
That's a
You
list.
know, they don't have hooves. They turn things to stone. Apparently like a bit of crunch in their meat.
Nope. Nope.
Butterfly.
If you're asking me about monsters, I hang around cities. Only monsters around here are the bourgeoisie. And you know, they can turn people to stone all they want, but I'm gonna be down here on the street.
Ain't that the truth? Okay, well,
Yeah, brother.
okay.
All right, take care, Boost. Don't. Yeah, come over for dinner.
You do make
Definitely
the best
not
butter.
trying to think of a fantasy version of Thanksgiving. Don't worry about
I call it Goosegiving.
it. Give the gift of use.
Thanks, give me.
So yeah, Giuseppe's going to canter away. Meanwhile, keeping his sunglasses in his pocket.
So yeah. So who wants? So somebody wanted. So people want to go to the temple as well.
Did we get those mirrors?
Yeah. So Pythor, he got you. He didn't have any like hand mirrors. The only ones he would have had were would have been kind of like hanging wall mirrors. But he got you one that'd be about half a meter each way.
Okay.
Okay. I might just go buy some hand mirrors.
Are hand mirrors like a thing here?
They are,
Sure,
yeah.
you know, like the princesses have them.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
just double
No,
checking.
you get them. Like I think rogues usually use them for like looking around corners. Just it says here on D&D Beyond that they're the steel kind are 5 GP a piece.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Same. Yeah. You could get them in the same kind of like upmarket boutiques that you get the sunglasses.
You can dip into the group fund if you want.
Yeah. How many do we have? We need like 6 more, right? Well, okay, hold on. Juno's not here, so we need 5 more.
Yeah. It's like 25 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Do we have that in the group fund?
Opa.
Let me just check very quickly. The group fund has 28 gold pieces and 7 silver.
Spend it all on vanity mirrors.
Yeah.
5 gold isn't much.
Vanities
How
are
much is that
handheld mirrors.
There you go. That's what it's called.
Okay. Grand so.
Everyone's got a handheld mirror, yes?
Mhm.
Yes.
And the group fund now
One of
has
you
3
have a
gold
hanging
pieces.
mirror.
Have a which mirror?
Have a hanging mirror. Have a wall mirror.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, who wants the big one?
In case well, no, we
Jory?
yeah, okay. That would be great actually anyway. But in case one breaks, and I'm going to be
Oh,
honest. I
yeah.
don't like I think it's good to maybe keep that one and maybe we put it somewhere at the back, and if yours breaks you can hide behind the big one. As
You know
much
what,
as
I'm just
one
gonna
can
buy
hide.
one for myself. I've remembered that I'm playing a bard. That's
You're gonna
fine,
you're gonna
don't
get
worry.
2, 1 for each hand, and then we can use them like tennis rackets.
Oh yeah.
Kev, because I'm just the worst person. How much does a hand mirror weigh? Like a pound?
Oh, I think they're half a pound. Yeah, they're half a
cool.
pound.
Yeah, like very light. Yeah, half pound.
Cool. I don't have to track this. I just want to track this.
Sure.
You're high
That's
strength. It won't even matter to you.
5 gold.
You know.
You and your big strong arms and your big strong horse. You'll be fine.
It's mostly for
Carry Hattie.
Hand mirror.
what the limit is on a backpack and like pouches and that, and just trying to fit. I like inventory management.
Yeah.
Go for it. You do you.
Opa very carefully tracking her gains.
Just meal prepping constantly.
Well, if I know how much that I'm carrying on any given day, then I know whether or not I can lift several of you at once.
And I use this notebook for my spells and this notebook for my macros.
When the
If
gang
you see
goes
Opa,
on
if you see Opa leaving the house with nothing, you know she's prepared to fuck shit up. Just lift everyone.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so who's going to the temple?
I'm hauling ass to the temple. Who's with me? Anyway.
I'll go.
Hell yeah. Let's go to
Got all the
church.
mirrors.
as friends.
So Astoria, it's a big city, but it's not like Mitros sized. So it has a dedicated Temple of the Five, but it's all five are in one temple. So there would be like a separate temple for the palace here for Piper.
Can I make like a history roll or something to just give pretentious art criticism on the architecture of the temple?
Amazing.
I'll say give me either history or religion.
Okay. Oh, sorry, one moment. My laptop's about to die. That's a 15.
No, it's pretty base. Like there's no real flair in the architecture. It's very standard. It definitely was. It seems like it was definitely.
There's no panache whatsoever.
No, there's no panache. Again, it can't be individual.
I'm saying this like bitchy to Caliandra before we walk in.
I'm bitching with him. I don't know anything about this architecture, but I'm bitching with him.
Like there's no individuality because they have to combine them all. Like if it was just a temple for the music and the arts, then maybe it could have some flair out of it.
Then maybe it would have something. You know what they say about Valis? She's a complete fun hater. Oh my god. It's so embarrassing.
Can you hear that echo? Be fucking awful to perform.
I can't. Ugh.
You see
Atlanta is like behind them, and she just mutters under her breath, "I think it's too fancy, but okay."
Oh.
So
we don't even have any gargoyles. Disgusting.
All kind of smack talk in the architecture, and you see quite clearly a priestess, a satyr in a set of robes, kind of come out to you, a young woman, and just kind of walks up like, "Oh, welcome to the Temple of the Five. What can I do for you this morning?"
I'm gonna sort of give like a half bow kind of thing. It's like, and a wondrous morning to you also. I hail from the main temple at Mitros. I've been serving there for quite a while, and I just wanted to ask, as a fellow follower, would you be able to provide any healing after myself and companions were able to perform some truly valiant acts just outside of your city?
You wouldn't have to be those heroes of legend, are you?
Oh,
the very ones.
Well, the pleasure, of course. Annie. Well, yes, of course. Annie, yes. Through Valis's wisdom, we could, of course, offer you any healing you require for in service of this great city, of this great world.
Now, what about Basilisks?
Yes. Well, petrification is the question, is it?
no, hopefully it will not be, but it may.
We have some very accomplished. We have some accomplished healers at our disposal here that haven't had, at least to my knowledge, haven't had to deal with the petrification before. But I do believe that they are up to the task. Obviously, bringing them transportation of either the healers or the petrified may cause issue. But if they can be united, I believe that that could be a situation to be handled.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
I'm gonna toss a copper at whatever shrine is near.
Roll me.
Oh no!
Roll me just a straight up and down luck check. Just a d20.
Oh guys! Oh no!
What
What have you done?
What did you get?
No.
Did you accidentally hook it out the window and directly into the secret fucking side-on
Side-on
tribute.
Yeah, do yourself a favor.
No.
I used my
you-
fucking Kira dice as well. Fucking god, I've missed my hole. Oh,
That is
Or
a
is-
1.
trickery domain, my fucking hole. Oh my god.
No, you go to
Because
like I think
talk
like
smack outside, isn't it? Oh.
you go to do it like kind of so nonchalantly, but like you're quite clearly a follower of Kira. Like there's no mistaking
Would
that.
give you
And,
that
like,
idea.
I think that they're trying. I think that they're like, you can see that you're trying to be nonchalant, but you aim for Kira, and you just kind of overshoot it and end up plinking it into the donations bowl in front of Vulcan's statue.
I can't very well get up and move it. So it's gonna. Alright.
It's okay.
You see one of like the Vulcan's followers, another dwarf. Just like, hey, that's a fine armor there, lad.
Oh,
Good
hey.
craftsmanship.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Cost of fucking. Oh, don't even. Oh. So listen, I would be delighted to talk craft later. But may I ask? I'm gonna like lean down at this discreetly. I was like, do you have a bacchanal at this temple, or is it more of a Valus affair? What I mean.
Oh, at the party? No. We wouldn't have time. It's a lot of upkeep in the temple. We don't
Are
have time
there
to rabble around.
are there any more of my virtuous and holy sect that might be lingering that I might commune with and worship once all this is done?
What? Oh, you're Kira's. Oh, I see. No, they wouldn't go out much. They spend a lot of time writing and waxing poetic.
Oh yes, of course, I know that. It has been a pleasure. Blessings of the 5 to you. I'm gonna head back to Kira. Not Kira. Calliandra. I'm gonna give her like a look about like that's just like, can you fucking believe this? You believe this guy?
I return it because I am disgusted with the temple, but I did not pay attention to what was happening. I've been just staring at the temple in horror.
Our wire is completely crossed, but it doesn't matter. But just like the two of us,
We're in agreement, but
we're
not
both
about the same thing. With
Awesome. Okay, so you've got a temple, you've bought your hand mirrors, and Dave has offloaded the ring. So, anything else anyone wants to do in Astoria before you boogie on out of here?
I guess I'm gonna ask Nafel before we leave. Is there anything you want to buy?
No need for belongings.
oh,
Fair enough. Just thought I'd ask.
Unless they have a boat on sale. Do they have a boat on super sale?
I don't think you have enough for a boat yet, Nafel.
you asked this the last time we were here. It's an inland city.
There's a river.
There's a river. It ain't got no dock.
So you're saying it seems maybe they don't have a boat for sale.
They do know.
Oh,
Well then, I guess I don't need anything.
Hey, Kev,
Yep.
is it possible for Persephone to stop by a mirror merchant and get them to mirrorize his sunglasses? You know, the mirror effect.
Oh,
my God.
Oh my
That's
god.
Yes.
cool.
You've already made sunglasses a thing in this world, Kev. These are the consequences.
Well,
It's a slippery slope.
Ancient Greece.
take a long rest.
We did.
We did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, you guys did. That was, sleeping in the palace for the long rest.
I forgot to mark all that on my character.
Kev, I'm pretty sure I can feel your eyes rolling in the
Yeah,
back of your head.
you go to you go to a smith. It'd be a blacksmith to really kind of or like a craft person less than a merchant to kind of.
You ask Vulcan anyway.
No, he's super
Send them
far
back.
away. You
Send
want to
the
send them
You
a
send
bird.
the raven with this important message.
No, I don't want any magical items. I want some fucking rad shades.
This
And he'd be like, I understand.
magic.
I'm gonna do a quick check to make sure Nafel has all his belongings.
Yeah, you find Okay, investigation check from Callie then. So yeah, you find a smith on the main street, and he's like, "Hey lads, what? They've all got this vaguely Irish Scottish accents. What can I do for you? I'm very tired, and I can't think of any more accents."
Hello, I have purchased these sunglasses. Yes, these glasses here. I purchased them with money, my own money.
Yeah, the Ray-Bans. They're all the rage nowadays.
Yeah,
In these sunny
yeah.
climate.
I was wondering if you could possibly mirrorize them.
I have people see themselves the way you see them.
Yes, I want to stun my friends and enemies alike with their own reflection.
It's been a good trend recently. Yeah, I could do it now. It's a fine, delicate process, and I also need to get the mirroring and get the shading. So it'd be 30 gold.
30 gold. Okay. You traded long stock, no?
No, gold hard cash, son.
Have you ever thought about divesting your portfolio?
Not a bit.
Oh, you're a hard bargain.
Yeah,
Drive
like the
hard
animal
bargain.
pig.
Just for you? Okay.
Right, so you hand over your 30 gold, and he does it. He cuts the glass, he kind of mirrors it, and you have mirrored sunglasses.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I definitely see myself in your spectacles. Is that how it's meant to work?
I think it's
pronounced spectacles.
Spectacles.
I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, they call me spectacles.
God.
Oh no. That was a 15 investigation on the fell, by the way.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the fell's got all the stuff.
You okay, Kev?
Thank you for checking, though. Thank you very much.
Dave, please, what are you going to ask me now?
I just asked you if you were okay, Kev.
And can I now mirror the
Fucking
pants?
spectacles.
His hooves.
Yes.
Like a disco hooves.
Good
Oh.
sweet Jesus. Yeah.
That's good.
Before we
Okay.
peace out, Kev, I would like to, because we established this in the background, but just for the audio record, when we're in town, Opa drops off her spellbook to somebody. I would like to have a scene with them at some point. It doesn't have to be right now, but at some point.
No, we can run that now before you go.
Cool.
So yeah, you go off. So yeah, there was an Arcanist library, a library of Arcana and other miscellany
Yes.
in town. Who you'd found and yeah. So are you picking it up or dropping it off?
I'm picking it up.
Picking it up. Cool. Yep. So you walk in and there's a high elf, in like with big, thick rimmed round spectacles, just flowing robes and long kind of grey hair, and she's like, Mr. Sofa, yes, welcome back.
It's good to see you. I am here to collect my spellbook once again. I know it wasn't quite the long drop off this time, but we are called away to service once more.
No, every little helps. It's a wonderful tome here. It's full of all the arcane majesty and the secrets. Of course. Yes. Okay, here you go.
Thank you very kindly. Say, you wouldn't be able to look into sourcing a particular incantation for me, would you? Just I'm currently running alongside a Minotaur friend of mine. Lovely man. He was looking to sort of set up some sort of protective perimeter if we are ever sort of stuck outside of a given settlement. Just, monsters and forests and whatnot. Would you be able to sort of... I know there's some low-level incantations that some people have used. My teacher had mentioned it beforehand. Never quite got it myself, but would you be able to look into sort of sourcing that sort of thing, and I could see about paying you for it. Just to keep that on note, anyway. If you come across that, I'd appreciate it.
You know, I'm always looking out for new and exciting things. I think I could source something like that, possibly a scroll. I could look into it.
Thank you. You're always very kind to me for that, and I thank you for that. Okay, I had better potter back off. Sorry to stay for too long. Do you know?
No.
Yeah?
The adventure call. I know, of course. Yeah, more legends and myths for me to write down, of course.
Okay. You wouldn't happen to have the money that's left from that, or do you want to keep that in? You know what? You hold on to the money from last night for the moment. Put that towards sourcing this for us. And the next time that I'm back in Astoria, we'll work something out then.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes. Yes. Of course. That works out nicely. Yes. That will do.
Wonderful. Have a lovely day, madam, and I'll see you again. And she leaves.
Good. Grand. Okay, grand. So, perfect. So, all kitted, ready, and set to go. You guys head now out. Out the southern gate of Astoria, once more into the fray. And using the directions given to you by Pythor from Escapes, make your way now up along the western perimeter of the city now, passing by the spotting actually as you leave the city, as you break your way down onto the banks of the Archelon River, spotting the aforementioned the stone, a giant slab of flat stone sitting dead center of the Archelon River. It's sitting dead center in the Archelon River, a flat slab, roughly about 30 to 40 feet, kind of in width or in diameter, should I say, with a giant metal rod stuck dead in the center of it, with various pieces of chain and collars hooked to it. Currently completely empty. But you make your way now upstream, up north, along the perimeter of Astoria for a short time, just passing under the walls of the bustling, lively city as the morning kicks into full swing and merchants are starting to really move into business. But you move up along past the river up for about a mile as instructed. And as you travel, I would like a group survival check with advantage.
Oh,
Like,
I'm good because I'm really bad at
So yeah,
survival.
group checks are everyone makes it, and it is up to majority vote, basically. If
That's
more than half of you
advantage.
succeed, with advantage.
Oh, 18 gang over here.
I rolled
Yo!
an 18.
oh.
For the record, Louise, David, myself, Eric all rolled 18. Aisling rolled a 17.
Well, the dice
That's
was
why we're all
18.
saying nice.
And the dice was an
was
18.
Yeah.
Rebecca.
I'm so
Rebecca
seven
rolled a 10.
twice.
Oh,
But yeah,
almost
so
It's gotta be that way
gang.
sometimes.
I guess the gang was getting a bit crowded there.
You know, my first
so
roll
yeah.
was an 8, so
Wait one sec. Actually, I did
It
not
would
have
have
my
been a
Christmas
7.
bonus.
oh,
there you go.
that's better. That's better.
Yes.
But so as you make your way up the kind of the rocky shore, leaving the bustling city behind, making your way up, the only real kind of sound in the wilderness is the rushing waters. That as you kind of move up, start to level out and become a little less turbulent as you move upstream. as the land itself kind of flattens out a bit. And you move up and up and up and along the stream. And after about a 15-minute walk, after about a mile, you all of you pretty much at once, it's a fairly kind of flat bank land, start to see the signs that the scouts had mentioned. You start to see what at first just looks like a very oddly placed statue of a fox caught mid-glance. And then and as you continue, you see the small statue of a rabbit just kind of sitting on all haunches, and another one of a rat that looks even just mid-scurry. And as you find them, you find just a perimeter of just kind of various fauna, various animals, various kind of local wildlife stuck frozen in time. And you can only presume that this is the surrounding perimeter of the lair of the Basilisks. However, what you do not immediately see is a cave. You don't immediately see anywhere any sort of a domicile. It's a fairly flat land with very thin tree line, where if there's this many statues, the Basilisks have to be here somewhere, but there's no immediate hidey hole. So can I
I'd like
get
to
everyone...
make it clear that a fella is currently holding his hand mirror directly in front of his face.
Mirror side in or out?
Out.
Okay.
Although-
It is very beautiful.
He is very
Well,
And everyone to make either a perception, I'll say this, either perception, investigation, or nature.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. In addition to that, Kev, I would just also like Opa to begin ritual casting detect magic, just to say.
Oh. Use my good rolls.
sorry, what did you say to roll, Kev?
I'll say it's either perception, investigation, or nature.
21
You're gonna go with
perception.
investigation.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
24, boo.
Damn, okay.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh, you what? Ashling!
Five
Actually,
gang over here.
That's
Dice jail! Dice jail!
No, it's pretty.
That's how they fool you.
That's what, yeah, they're like, no, please, give me their chance.
Listen, it's
Look at
fine
me.
because it's
Okay,
fitting.
fine.
Hallie's not exactly the most perceptive.
Perceptive.
Hey, Callie, do you check that rat over there? Fuck.
I'll make you out a rat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jury and
that's-
Callie, you two are fucking stumped. You haven't. You are just like,
I think
what?
that's a raccoon. It's fucking huge. Anyway.
You're just like, no, they can't. No, they're gone. They're invisible. They disappeared. Who's it? What's it? Opa, you're just too busy ritual casting your spell to really kind of get a clock on it. You're just kind of like, you're noticing it, but you're not really thinking about it because you're also trying to focus on that.
Yeah.
How long does that take to ritual cast?
10 minutes.
Cool. So you're doing that kind of while everyone else is looking.
At rocks.
But the other three, so Nefel, Persephone, and Atalanta, you kind of, all three of you kind of surmise is like, okay, thin tree line, no immediate caves or entrances. Basilisks, never heard of a basilisk climbing a tree, so that can't be it. Only place left to look is the river.
Oh no.
And as you look, the way the bank is kind of bent in, and you notice how a lot of the statues are kind of circumnavigating the river bank itself. They're like, if they were to be around something, it would be around the actual bend in the bank. And as you kind of look into the bank, you see under, just down into the deeper end of the river, on the inside of the curve, you see an inlet underwater.
Huh.
I'm going to
No, Joey,
relay this
raccoons are as big as
information to the
dogs.
others.
That doesn't sound right.
Raccoons are fucking massive. That's a rat.
Hey, Adelana's gonna stroll up to these two, grab them both by the shoulders, shake them a little bit, and be like, "Have you looked over there?"
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
There
we're
was
looking
a
at right
rabbit.
now.
There is a basilisk in the area, and it is probably in that river.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh.
Opa.
I pull
you
out my
can
mirror.
hold your- Opa, you can hold your foot underwater. We should take a look. But like, use the mirror somehow.
I think I'd be quite happy to do that. So
Okay, so as
Santa
you
also
said,
has her mirror out, just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gang go over mirrors there. Okay,
Kira,
so
stand behind the big mirror.
So,
I forgot
by the way,
she's here.
so you finished casting your ritual spell by now. You don't detect. Was it detect magic?
detect magic. It's going to be up for 10 minutes, but yeah.
Yeah. You're not immediately picking up any magical force in the area.
Okay. Cool.
Well, no, except for your party.
Cool. Well, Opa's gonna try a little experiment, and she's going to take out a piece of cloth, and she's going to sort of wrap it around her face, covering like her feathers and her eyes. And then she's going to try looking where she thinks the party are, to see if the like faint glow sort of would still pick them out while she's wearing this thing, if she would have like a vague idea of where they are. Why not? Try and figure it out. It probably won't work.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I mean, I know we're magical, but are we magical?
No.
I'm pretty sparkly.
Oh, that's true.
Me and Atlanta do have our magical charm ability once a day. That's
We
kinda
actually do, yeah. Enthralling beauty,
Enthralling
etc.
beauty. That's kind of it's a magical thing. We get a
I
real
can't
spell
see
out
what's in
of
front
it.
of me, but I know I'm titillated by it. I just remembered my weapon's two-handed. I'm gonna need to hold this weapon in my fucking mouth. Not the weapon, the mirror. God, anyway.
What did you say, Kev?
Detect magic specifies visible creature.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. Cool. Then what Opa's going to do is, taking the lead from the others, she's going to take the hand mirror. She's going to place her backpack on the shore, and she's going to dive into the river.
And while she's doing that, I've had an idea, and I'm going to cast Mage Hand and hold up a mirror.
You know what? For Opa, actually, so for a start, you don't have any armor.
I don't wear armor, no.
You don't wear armor.
Wizard
Okay.
baby.
Wait.
Wizard
That combined with the siren. You were just a natural swimmer.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a swim speed, but I am an experienced swimmer. Generally, I'm happy to make athletics checks or whatever.
No, like I think I'll be happy to call, like, for improvisation purposes, I'll call your swim speed half of your
walking speed. Yeah.
Half your walking.
So 15.
15. Grand. But like you don't have any. You're not. You're not stopped from swimming, basically.
Cool.
Grand. Okay. So you dive down. You have a look in the cave, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Immediately, it's pitch black in there. Like it's going straight in. And kind of bends a little bit, and immediately, like it's darkness. There's no light in the cave.
Okay.
Do you have dark vision?
I do not have dark vision. What I do have is prestidigitation. So, I think I can make like sparks with that. Little underwater illusory sparks.
I could cast fairy fire. Would that be good?
Probably not.
The presentation's magical, so it wouldn't. Yeah, it's an illusory kind of fire.
Yeah.
And yeah, as you kind of have a look in, like you see the cave kind of bend off to the left a little bit, and where immediately, like, it would have been so dark, you kind of like get a little glimmer just ahead of you as it kind of bends just slightly to the left and then up.
Okay. I'm going to return to the surface for no. I'm gonna go in deeper. I can hold my breath. I'm good.
As you go in deeper, you do see. As you go in deeper, you turn the bend and you see it go up. You're still underwater. As you look up, you see that there is a surface break now ahead of you.
Okay, so it enters into something. Okay, I'm going to.
Above you, like the water does surface now above you.
Okay, then I am going to try to surface in here. I'm going to extinguish the light that's in my hand, and sort of slowly allow myself to rise up to where the surface breaks, trying to make as little noise or attract as little attention as possible.
Would you like to make a stealth check?
I would. Ooh, that's 18 plus 2, so 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Someone's been taking lessons.
Thank God.
Okay. So you kind of slink. As I said, you are a very well versed swimmer. So you don't immediately try to flounder out. You kind of you let your kind of like you keep your body straight and you kind of rise up. You just kind of like poke your head out, and you've already put out the flare. Your prestidigitation flare. You are just now in an abyss. There is no light. You are completely blinded. Make a perception check for me.
That's gonna be a weakness of mine. We'll see. I'm assuming this is with disadvantage because we're in darkness.
Nope, straight.
Oh, yeah. That is 13 plus 1, 14.
You're definitely... So your sight is gone due to lack of light, but you've still got several other keen senses that are starting to pick up on... Like, there's an acrid kind of smell in here. There's something... There's definitely like a smell of wilderness. There's something in this cave. Yeah, like there's a smell of kind of there's some smell of defecation, some smell of rot, some smell of plant. Something is in this cave.
Okay. I am going to attempt to sink again. I'm going to let some air out of my lungs so I sort of float downwards a little bit easier.
Back into the water. I'll hold your stealth check to that then, so you just kind of dip back out, and like you thought, like there's like when you look back down the tunnel, like there is light breaking into it, so you can find your way back out easily.
Lovely. I'm gonna make my way back out to the river, back onto the surface. I am got some good news and some poor news. How are you all with the pitch black and dark?
Oh, I love the dark.
Me too.
I love the dark. The dark does not love me.
You always say it's very dark, but it never is very dark, is it?
It isn't. Well, that is an abyss that smells of death and defecation. So that was an experience. I'm fairly certain that
It's a nice alliteration there, Oba.
Thank you very much. Within the underwater cave that ye can see from even here on the land, there is an area that sort of surfaces into a cavern. It doesn't appear to have another entrance, at least given by how dark it was within. And I think it might be a fairly safe bet that if not the basilisks are there, something dangerous is within. It's not a particularly long way into it, so I think even with your own lung capacities, you should be fairly fine to get in. It may be worth sort of considering. We could try drawing them out. I don't know. How are we all feeling?
Can you be more specific?
How are we all feeling with regards to how do we want to approach them?
I do have a thought. How big is the cave opening underwater?
How big is it, Kev?
Hello.
Hello.
Monsieur Kevin!
Kev?
Kev, how big's your cave hole?
Decent enough. I'd say 20 feet in diameter. So like a couple of you could fit together.
Would there be a possibility of us caving it in?
Oh.
Trapping them there.
Yes.
Oh.
I could probably do that.
So that we don't have to. Now, wait, this does depend on if they have another way out. But it doesn't seem like they would.
But even if they do have another way out, we would at least be able to face them on our own terrain and not underwater.
Well, we wouldn't be facing them underwater. It does surface into it, and it does appear that there is, at the very least,
we
land.
would have to swim underwater to get there, and I don't think all of us are comfortable in the pitch black.
We get it. You don't want to get your hair wet.
Oh,
What do underwater?
And a very sensitive tail, okay?
and if you're not careful, it'll end up in your mouth.
Oh.
It's not that loud.
I wasn't going to keep it attached, sir.
So great.
Anyway,
I mean, I'm very good at making noise. I could just make a lot of noise. We could draw them out here, but it wouldn't be very subtle.
That would be part of it. Well, if drawing them out,
Oh my god, jack of all trades. Sorry.
if drawing them out is
I
what.
did roll an 18.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
18 gang.
So if we are not happy with having to travel through the cavernous system in order to draw them out, then would anyone like to assist me in drawing their attention?
well, I think we should consider what Nefel was saying. If we were to be able to cave it in, they would be trapped there, and we wouldn't need to face them at all. But if we do that and it doesn't work, then obviously they come out. However, if we were going to go into the cave, we would be at a disadvantage having just had to swim and being in the dark, but we would gain the element of surprise.
Nefel is beaming at Atlanta, agreeing with an idea he had.
You know, I think that idea holds a lot of promise because, lots of things could cause a cave in, and that doesn't necessarily have to be us, heroes of legend,
You can't lose to
Yes,
us,
like
I don't
exactly.
think.
If no, that is a good recompense, considering how prickly they are with the matter of the agreement. If they say, "What about the cave-in?" we say, "What cave-in?" Like, listen, we will need to answer for this at some point. Especially since Gaius already knows that we're meddling.
And he does have a dragon.
What we need is plausible
Not for long.
deniability.
That's true.
Exactly.
Gaius has
Yes,
also
no,
actively interfered with that agreement as well. So I think any sort of futzing about outside of the terms of the agreement should be fine. So long as we don't directly break it.
You say that it's one rule for them, one for everyone else. We need to still at least give the appearance of being clean.
I don't think we do.
I think it is the best, the lowest risk option.
Yeah, she said it stink a lot in there, which implies there's not like another like air hole or something.
Mhm.
Tell me. Oh God, did you feel a draft in there?
No, I couldn't feel any particular draft. Now, why I would be concerned about just causing a cave-in and leaving it is that we have no guarantee that someone isn't going to come along and clear it out later. We have no guarantee that they will actually be dead in the aftermath.
That's
We
true.
what?
We could light a fire in the cave, come back out, cave it in, then.
Mm-hmm.
Then they burn to death.
Well, oh, but you've seen the cavern. What do you think our chances would be if we were to fight?
Seen as a loose description, I guess. I'm not one for numbers.
Do you think maybe there's another side to it?
Possibly. I can't see very well in the dark. So I wouldn't be entirely confident in that there is no other exit. It just, from the airflow, from what I could detect, I couldn't tell with hearing whether or not it just ended there.
I mean, we could definitely try, like, put some lights down in
Should
there.
try some
They could
carrots.
But
definitely see in the dark anyway.
if the concern is that someone will have cleared up the cave in later, or what if we arrive to give the sacrifice? You know, some of us arrive a little early and sort of take, stand by the cave and cause it to go under at the time the sacrifice is meant to happen. That way, it will still be quite a surprise.
What if we set up some kind of
think we should
guillotine
just
at
kill
the
them.
mouth of the cave, so when they come out, we chop their heads off?
I mean, if you can
Wait a
do
minute.
that-
I think. Wait. Putting something in front of the cave might be something. Whether it be, they might be able to bust through a net, but what if we put all these statues? If we pile things up in front of
There
the
is a
cave,
lot of statues, that's true.
if we get that
Statues
possum
there.
statue.
Although,
Given their propensity for being able to bite through stone to get to the good stuff within, it is also probably not the wisest to leave them in a cave-in.
that makes a lot of sense. Actually, that does kind of.
Well,
Okay,
then
fine. I've not wasted money on these babies for nothing. Website is done. Let's go.
Wait,
Al would like to take out a little bottle of little blue stuff and sniff it and go into a little bit of a trance and be like, right, okay, let's go.
Nefel, are you getting high right now?
Hmm?
That's your night thing, Nefel. No!
I don't know what you're talking about.
So
He
are you
did this
guys?
in the last cave. I don't know what this is.
So before we go running in, are we planning to draw them out? Or are we going to face them on their own within?
May I make
I-
one? Oh, sorry, you first.
I think it would be very difficult if any of us got petrified to bring the body back to get cured if we were in the cave. Just putting that on the table.
Very well.
In regards to causing a cave-in, I know it would not solve the issue, but let me think. Perhaps if it closes in, we stack rocks up and down. But what if someone goes in and then puts the mirror in sort of betwixt the rocks, facing the inside of the cave? Hopefully, perhaps when the basilisks try and chomp through to try and escape, they might catch their own reflection.
Would that petrify them, or are they immune to their own gaze?
Hey, guys.
I appreciate the concern that you have to try and keep us.
Yeah?
We don't know.
Multiple basilisks,
At
yeah?
least one.
Okay.
Surely they've looked at each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
While
enough.
we're still discussing this,
Try not to.
I think we need to jump into a quick 20-minute break.
I think that is a sensible
Yeah.
call.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Ba.
I thought you guys were going to jump in that cave way sooner.
We'll be back in a moment.
And
Okay,
we're back. So, ganger plan.
Okay, so it seems like what we are going to do is have put Opa on the rock as a to the letter, obey the idea of the agreement, and then we have Caliandra make a lot of noise out here in order to coax the basilisks out of their cave, and then I guess we just start blasting. Is that sufficient?
That
Well,
is,
drop today.
yeah. That wouldn't be today. That would be in the future for that. We're trying to draw them out first, so Callie will give it a shot now, trying to draw them out with sound.
And we'll already action and aim. A panting comes out of the cave.
Does anyone want to hide and prepare before I start banging?
I think that's a sensible call.
Giuseppe's gonna hide.
I would like to ready. I have my mirror in front of my face. And I would like to ready guiding bolt, aiming at the like. I would like to be okay. I want to look away from the cave entrance, but be looking at it with my mirror, looking the other way, that like around the corner kind of thing, but it's behind me kind of thing, and be aiming my.
I'm gonna position my extra mirror near wherever Atalanta hides.
Opa is going to toss up mage armor on herself.
Okay, so because I missed that part of the break where you guys decided the plan. So the plan is for Callie to make a lot of noise and then lure them out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
And I have an action ready to fire at them if I see them come out of the cave.
Oh, same.
I'll be making noise, so I don't think I'll be able to prepare an action.
I suppose I'll do the same as well.
I'll use. Can I ready an action to help Opa if she does something, or help Atalanta if she does something? Because Opa, you'll probably be doing something that requires a saving throw.
I'm just going to use magic missile, so that's an unmissable attack.
Okay, so then can I ready giving the help action to Atalanta?
Guys.
Yeah.
Cool.
Such baiting, yeah.
Well, fuck.
Okay, so Callie, because you know that this, knowing that there is obviously a water-filled tunnel between you and the cave, noise will be very difficult to parse. So essentially, I'm going to need you to make a very high performance check.
All right, okay. Let's
We are
give
going
this
to
a
need
go.
a DC 20 performance check.
Oh, okay, I might need to do this a few times then. Okay. Yep, that's just gonna be me rolling. Let's gotta. Nope, that's a 10.
Would it help if Atlanta wants to start smashing the statues around her?
We really are becoming a stomp again.
Stomp band. Okay. It wasn't loud enough that time. Let me try again, unless someone has like a thaumaturgy and can make me louder or something.
I do have thaumaturgy.
Oh.
Okay. I would like to make her heckin' loud, please.
Right. Oh god. Oh lord. Oh, yawning. Okay. Let me just double check the specifics of thaumaturgy.
Yes, please.
I can make examples. One of them was like your voice booms up to 3 times louder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can give a rumble of thunder. Lots of different things. I think I could definitely make her very.
I'll say if you want to use thaumaturgy now, I will say that whatever action you'd had readied, thaumaturgy will negate that.
That's okay. I'll do thaumaturgy.
Got it.
Thank
Got it.
you.
So I will say now make that. So I'll say make that check with advantage now.
Nice. Okay. Once more with feeling. Okay. That was an 11. I need to roll a 15. Oh! 16, baby, 21.
Yeah.
21.
Believe in you.
You kind of you strum the bazooki a little bit, and it's like it's a bazooki.
Yeah.
It's not exactly got bass and depth to it. It's fairly shrill.
Yeah.
And then you're thinking, it's like, but this is, it's water. Of course they're not going to hear anything. And then, like, you kind of see Nefel have that light bulb idea of, like, I have magic. We have spells. I can do this. And so he kind of whisks his star magic at you, and you take a more kind of powerful pose. And from your instrument comes a resonant, thundering ring that even just like you see shudders and ripples along the water. All of you hear this deafening noise as if the bazooki was immediately plugged into an amplifier. And Kali's voice starts resonating this deep tone that's rumbling the earth, along with the added choir of the worms, meing along with her. As you just kind of like, as the ground just shakes a little bit, as the water ripples.
I would like to specify that I'm facing away from the water.
And then you stop. The water ripples. The rippling waters from you kind of ease. However, the water does not become still. As from the bottom of it, 3 shapes start to form out from the cave. And we are going to roll initiative.
Come on, baby.
Here we go.
Alright, big money, no
pink
whammies.
For initiative. That seems
Kev,
like a good color.
that's a lovely natural 20.
That's
Post them in chats. Post them in chats.
That's true. That's true.
Oh! Holy shit!
You got your nat 20.
I got a nat 20.
Yeah,
You got a
yeah.
nat 20. God damn.
Powerful round
Okay.
or something.
This verse is looking good already. Anyway.
I don't
I
think
meant
I don't
that-
get to roll get a poem on a nat 20 for
You don't get it,
initiative.
but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No.
It's got to be a saving throw, an attack, or hold on, I have to actually open that up.
There's got to be
So-
something for you to write about.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just be like, I was really fast.
Oh, I really was in that
I
situation.
was
Yeah.
so fast.
Oh, I got 2. Oh my god.
Stella got 21.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
Damn, Stella's fast.
Fast folk.
Shame I feel is immeasurable.
What a
Yeah,
fast
right.
weasel. What a fast weasel.
I mean, that makes sense.
By the way,
Reasonable.
Aisling, what's your total roll?
22.
Remember, you added your thingy to it as well.
Jack of all.
Oh wait,
23.
I had Jack of all trades to initiative?
Initiative?
do.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Holy
do.
shit! 23 then!
Yeah, because it's a skill check.
Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta write that down beside that, because I swear to god, I'm fucking
Louise,
gonna
do you
remember
post
this.
roll? Louise?
Louise is busy at the moment.
What? Huh?
Ooh. Ow.
Your initiative roll?
It's 9. It's under my Megan mind.
It's under Mega Man.
it is,
yeah,
yeah.
it's hidden by Megamind.
All about the presentation.
Did you say Megan Mind?
No.
Yeah, you know Megan Mind's
No,
sister.
I definitely didn't say Megan mind. That would be embarrassing.
That's the dude that's the lady who married the prince. Now, oh god,
Good.
potential.
Her and Harry did some interview with Oprah where they're going to diss on the whole royal family.
Oh yeah.
I don't usually care, but I'm interested in diss on it, so I don't know.
Fuck you guys. This initiative is insane.
I
Oh,
don't
so
like
fine.
that.
Good
I'm
way.
scared.
I mean, it goes Callie Opastella, so.
Okay, no, here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, those of you that had ranged actions get
yeah.
a surprise round.
Yeah.
Woo!
And I also have a general rule of thumb home rule where nat 20s also are surprise round.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna fuck him up, guys. We're gonna fuck him
Stephanie
up.
was hiding,
Yes.
wasn't he?
Yeah, Persephone was hiding.
Okay, great.
Persephone is hiding. Persephone, make a stealth check.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Was that your ready? Okay, so we'll run through this now. So, okay, we'll start with the ready actions. So, So as you start, you see 3 figures swim. 3 large figures swim out of the cave and breach the surface of the water. For reference, I will get you all a thing. So, big thing to know. You guys specifically said you're not looking at them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you are doing that, any attacks you are rolling are with disadvantage.
Mhm.
Okay.
What's the point not to turn away from it and use the mirrors to look at it?
Yeah, how do
Yeah.
mirrors play into this?
To face the mirrors at them, I will. Facing away from them, you'll have the mirrors pointed at them. I will suss that out on my end.
Maybe like a -2.
Maybe a sleight of
with
hand check or
disadvantage.
something.
Leave that to me. If you like, you've all got the mirrors out. I can see that. I know that. I will deal with that as it comes up. That is the forms. So, for those of you, as you're not kind of looking at them, you're seeing 3 kind of scaly lizard-like, like large enough, like they'd be about kind of 4 foot. You're seeing 2 that are kind of like a like humanish size, like kind of 6 foot long and about 4 foot high. 2 of them are about that size, and one of them is larger.
Oh, you've got so many legs. I thought they wouldn't have any legs.
Yeah, why do they have legs, Gavin? I don't like the legs. They're really creepy.
He's just a
And
baby.
because you're not
Definitely,
looking
they
at
have,
them, you're
I
not
think
going to
they
get any
have more legs than you.
Oh,
because you're not
wow.
looking at them, you're not seeing many.
Where did they
fine
get them?
details.
Kev, could you repeat that?
So no, I was saying, like, you kind of see like these kind of 3 shapes. One of them distinctly larger.
Hmm.
Mm.
As I said, so like 2 of them are about 4 foot. One of them is about like 8 foot.
Yeah.
Oh.
But as I said, because none of you are specifically looking at them, you're not getting any finer details. Seeing them. So readied actions. We're just going to use the initiative to kind of run through these. So Callie didn't. Okay, you're
Could
ready.
you give us the link, please?
The thingy
Oh
majiggy.
yes. Yes. I was too busy sending you a picture of the boys.
The boys.
I'm very
We do
scared
like
of the
to see the
boys.
boys.
I kind of wish we hadn't seen
Okay,
them
so
now.
Yeah,
Callie,
they
you
were
are
not.
playing your music.
That's
So
my nightmares.
Opa, you go first.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Hold on.
Basilisk.
I just need to copy that link. Done. Transition. Cool. Wait, is Caliandra not first, or am I first?
I'm running through.
Tune.
I'm running through the readied actions now.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Okay.
So I guess on old Basilisk, Opa is immediately unleashing a magic missile at first level.
Okay.
So
Yes, that's no. There's no save. There's no attack. That's just magic missile.
Yeah, 3d4 plus 3, basically.
Fucking zapped it.
That is a 2, and a 1, so that's 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 points of force damage.
8.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just like immediately upon kind of noticing these 3 figures kind of lurch out of the water. You just like wham, fum, and the rest of you see 3 just darts of light appear over Opa, and then shoom, home straight in on the largest figure, dealing damage. Stella didn't have anything. I'm assuming.
No.
Persephone, did you have a ready action?
Persephone was hiding.
Make a stealth check.
Well, 12 stealth.
12 stealth? Yeah,
perceptive
you
of
are
his
hidden. Atalanta, did you have a ready action?
Yeah. So I can't use bonus actions as part of a ready action, can I?
Oh,
You can do one thing. Like if you make an attack at the moment, you'll have advantage on it because it's a surprise round. They haven't seen that you're there. You're technically hidden from them.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Well, what was your ready action to do anyway?
Well, my ready action was to either use my chakram or my longbow. But I don't know how I'm as a person, as like a Rebecca talking. I don't know how the logistics of that would work. And I'm trying to figure out in my head. Does she? Because she needs to use one. Does she have the mirror in her mouth, and she's using that as like a guide?
Callie's floating one nearer.
Oh, is she?
Oh yeah, Callie did say it. You're sitting one beside.
Yeah. I've got Mage Hand holding one beside you.
Oh, amazing. Okay, cool. So yeah, okay.
Callie, you. Sorry, I think I must have missed it when you said that. I'm going to say that you spell.
It's not concentration. I did check.
Not concentration. Okay.
I said I was giving the help action to Atalanta if that would be helping her.
I'd say you can't use the chakram holding the mirror, or no, you can't use the longbow holding the mirror because that's two-handed. You could use the chakram because that's thrown.
Can I blind their eyes with the chakram? Is my question.
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna say you'll be because you're not looking direct.
Yeah.
Because you're not looking directly at them. Okay, because it's actually there's a fun mechanic I heard somebody talking about is directly hitting parts, and it's that you can directly hit sections of a monster with disadvantage. However, you're already attacking at disadvantage by not looking at them. So I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Fuck it. Okay, so if I'm rolling at advantage but also disadvantage, does that mean I'm just straight rolling?
Straight rolling.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fallen.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
So that is...
They're only lizards.
That is 11 to hit.
Which one are you hitting?
The big-ass motherfucker.
Big one? 11 hits.
Yeah!
Nice.
Okay.
Big old
One
guy.
sec. And then my chakram comes back to me, and it comes back to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1d6. That is a 4 damage.
4 damage. You fling, shing, hits it off. Okay. Nefel specifically couldn't because of thaumaturgy and jury. You said you were just giving the help action, yeah?
Yeah, but it wasn't needed, so I'm good.
Cool. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna run through the nat 20s.
Yes.
So that would that's first is Caliandra. So you played your Bazooki. They are out now. You have yet another surprise round because of the nat 20.
How close together do these basilisks look in my mirror?
3 of them together. So like they are 3 in a row. 2 on the sides, 1 in the middle.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Shatter on them.
And I'd say, yeah, so we're looking at about 40 feet away from all of you. Like in the river.
Yeah, so it's a 60-foot range, making a 10-foot sphere.
10 foot diameter?
I'm gonna actually check the book because what I'm looking at is not telling me if it's diameter or radius, but I'm pretty sure it's diameter.
It would make sense to be diameter.
Shatter
I think it's
is
No, never mind. No, it's
10-foot
fine
radius,
either way.
yeah.
Actually.
So it's a
radius?
20-foot sphere.
10-foot radius? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, then that's fine. Actually, yeah, no, that's 10-foot diameter would have worked either way. So yeah, you'll crack all 3 of them in Shatter.
Hell yeah. Alright, cast it. So that is Constitution saving throws.
Con saving throws?
Yeah.
That is
They can't
an
be terribly
8, a
good.
21, and a nat 20.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, the 8 fails.
So just the 8 fails?
Well, the other was... Wait.
An 11.
Oh. Okay, hold on. My spell save is 13, so anything under that fails.
Oh yeah, so the 2 smaller ones fail.
Nice. Okay. So they take full damage, and the other one takes half.
Yeah.
And that is 3d8s. Come on, boy. Give me some good. Okay, that's pretty good. That's 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 7 is 19 for the two small ones.
And I had that round up rule, so that's
10 for the big one.
yes. So 19, yeah, so putting so putting the bazooki away, you actually no, because the bazooki you'd be
I'm using my bazooki to cast
using
this.
the bazooki, you hit another board, and instead of tremoring the earth around you, you lock a position in the mirror above the bigger basilisk, and you just crack the air around them in an explosion of force, deeply wounding at least 2 of them and harming the third. Opa, still your go. Opa, back to you.
Lovely. So what I'm going to do is Opa is going to cast, she retrieves from like a little pouch at her side a hot pepper, and she says, "Breath of Levin, blessings be to ye," and casts Dragon's Breath on Stella. So when Stella gets her shot on next turn, then that's gonna hurt, and she's going to fly, so she's within 15 feet of these to hit them with that big cone. So that's a bonus action.
Now, question: was that? Did Stella get the nat 20 as well?
Stella did not, so it's gonna happen on the next round. I'm just doing it now while I'm thinking of it.
Good and cool. Okay, cool. So that's your bonus action. You have an action?
Yeah, and for my regular action, I'm going to use Lightning Lure, because it has occurred to me that I actually don't have a great many ranged spells at the moment, so because I removed one. So I think it needs to make a check, or I need to do something. So 1 moment. Lightning Lure. You create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice that you can see within 15 feet of you. I'm right up on them. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards you, and then take 1d8 lightning damage if it is within 5 feet of you. So these things are going to be pulled up on me.
Do you want what?
Huh?
Wait, what?
Apparently.
That you can see within 15 feet.
Of course,
No.
the legs they have. Hell yeah.
I can't see them. I'm not looking at them, so I can't actually cast that spell on them. Fuck. Cool. I guess I'm going to... Opa is going to take the dodge action is what she's going to do.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Okay, so that's Opa's surprise round. Okay, so now that we kick into initiative proper, finally, that is back on Caliandra.
I'm gonna cast Bane on all 3 of them.
Noise.
Okay.
It's charisma saving throws.
How charismatic are these
How
slithery?
charismatic are the
weirdos.
snakes?
Is charisma stored in the legs?
Oh God! Why do you keep mentioning their legs?
I mean,
There's so
Persephone.
many of them, isn't
They
there?
make me so uncomfortable.
Callie,
There's
up to
only
3
8 of
creatures of
them.
your choice that you can see.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see.
Oh, shit, yes it is. Alright, change of plan. Oh my god.
Again, like, I suppose it
My God.
feels my necessity to say you can look at them.
Yeah, we can.
I want to be clear here.
Okay,
Would
hold on,
that
I
be
want to check
bad?
the wording on my other spell just a little bit. A little book, come here. You would, D. Okay, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the big one, because it just needs to hear me.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
So that's a Wisdom saving throw.
On big boy.
On big boy.
That's a 2.
Nice! Okay, so it takes full damage and has to move away from me. Yeah, obviously it doesn't move it to dangerous ground. Okay, that's 3d6. Big money, no whammies. That's 7 psychic damage.
Yeah.
And it... Okay, and that movement is immediate, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so you... Still with the bazooki, you are just putting on a concert for these basilisks. You just, on the shore, facing away from them, go from this booming bellow to this piercing shriek that cracked the sky, now move down to a harsh whisper that is specifically implanted into the larger form, which you kind of see shudder a little bit as it kind of dips back down into the under the water and back toward the cave.
And that's its reaction gone.
That your turn?
Yeah, I'm good for now.
Cool. Opa, that is your turn.
Cool. So I'm going to position myself in such a way that when Stella has her turn, she's going to be able to blast these suckers with lightning. I think she's only going to be able to get Basilisks 1 and 2 now because the old one has moved away. So what Opa is going to do is she is going to toss a magic missile at the one running away, at old boy. Burning through my spell slots today, folks.
Now's the time.
Yeah, honestly.
That's a 4, 3, and a 1. So that's
7. No, 8.
That's 8 plus 3 is 11 damage. 11 force damage on the old boy.
Connor.
Yeah.
Magic missile.
Yeah.
Dark. It's a creature of your choice that you can see.
But okay,
No!
I'm gonna look at it. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
look
look
at it.
at it?
I'm looking at the runaway.
You look. Okay.
No.
You look at the larger one. You see it is it is large. It is roughly like an 8 feet wide, 12 foot long. Like it
Don't
is,
make
it
eye
is very
contact. Look at its
twice
legs.
its size.
Look at the legs.
No,
Yes.
it is facing away from you
Okay.
currently as it is fleeing.
Mhm.
But you also see the other two.
Okay.
Oh.
So, do I need to make a check? Or anything?
Not now.
Okay, good. Good.
Don't ask these things, Connor.
I'm just making sure. Yeah, so that's that 11 on him then in that case.
11 damage, yeah?
11 force damage, yeah.
11 force damage. So yeah, you finally just decide to muster the courage and just kind of look and see this large lumbering figure swimming away as you toss 3 darts that shoof into the water after it. But you are now facing the basilisk threat. That is now Stella's turn.
Lovely. So Stella opens up her very little mouth from where she's positioned herself, having crawled down Opa's arm to face the 2 below. And I guess that technically means that Stella also looks at them. And from her little face, she unleashes a cone of lightning energy that just fucking blasts into the water and at these 2 pretty roughed up basilisks below. I'm going to need both of them to make dexterity saving throws, Kev.
Yep. That is
Hmm.
an 8 and a 9.
So both of them failed. That's wonderful.
You know, it is water.
Yeah.
The other one, so the larger one that is tumbling away under the water now, hit a 13 dex.
Okay, so they all failed.
Ah!
Fuck.
So that's a 5, a 4, and a 6. Wonderful,
15.
wonderful, wonderful.
15 damage?
15 points of lightning damage
15.
each.
Holy
Magic Squad fucking this shit up.
I would see a couple of like fish fly like rise to the surface
Oh
dead.
no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, there's a couple of salmon and trout just like whoomph, just kind of seared, start hitting the
Oh, yeah,
surface.
lunch story.
And like, yeah, no, there is like
Hard-grilled.
as Stella kind of unleashes this lightning crackle into this river, like you just kind of see arcs of electricity, just residue, just left kind of arcing on the top of the river as you see these things just kind of just get amplified. And Boost, you are hidden in the tree line.
Okay, where in relation to me are these basilisks and where are they facing?
40 odd feet away from you, in the river. To a side, one is now under the water. And yeah, you have not. As like everyone else, I'm assuming you have not directly decided to look at them yet.
No, not yet. Are they looking away from me?
No, they're facing the group of you who are just slam jamming them.
But they can't see me because I'm in the trees, yes.
You actually, yes, sorry, you are hidden. They cannot see you.
But I can see them, that's cool, right?
You could look at them.
Fuse is gonna look at them.
No! Actually, yeah,
Oh.
fair.
He's gonna look, but not not make eye contact. Look at the body of the old basilisk.
Look at the
Fire
body of the
his
old basilisk.
short bow.
Okay, now, because the old basilisk is underwater, if you're
Ooh,
attacking with a bow, I'm gonna say that's with disadvantage.
is there one that is not underwater?
Yes, the other two are at the surface.
Okay, I'm gonna attack one of the surface ones. The surface folk they call them.
Cool. 1 or 2.
Now let's go for 1.
Cool.
And this counts as a sneak attack, yes?
Because you're hidden, yeah. Yep.
Two
That,
12.
so that is 18 to hit.
18 to hit. 18 hits. That's number 1, yeah.
Yeah, that's number 1. And Jesus, every time.
So that is
what
short
am I
bow
speaking?
is 3d6
6.
plus your dex.
Rogues, baby.
Yeah, 3?
Knife.
No.
So 3d6 plus my
Dex.
d8 and my dex. No, not
Hell
d8.
yeah.
No.
No d8.
It's just 3d6, yeah?
3d6
Yes.
plus your dex. Oh, here.
Whoopsie daisy.
That was a 2, you bastard.
11 damage.
11?
Yes.
Hurt.
And
This.
yeah, sorry. Yeah. So you want to?
No, I was just about to say like that basilisk is looking rightly fucked.
Cool. Yeah, and Stephanie is gonna hide back again.
Cool. You poke up,
Right.
shoot him, and you hide. Roll that stealth.
Stealth.
Oh man, what am I
Stop
doing
putting
with my
your
dice?
beans away.
Beans.
Jangle those beans.
Jingle the beans. Roll the bones.
Roll the bones.
Paper. Yeah. That is 13. 13 cells.
13 stealth.
Basilisk 2 does not spot you. Basilisk 1 does.
Mind you, Giuseppe is still wearing his shades.
That
Okay.
is,
Oh
Why
yeah,
are you even hiding? You're probably the safest out of all of us.
that's what they were.
that
That's
is
true.
the old Basilisk's turn.
I'll put that you.
And it is going to so remind me, so Dissonance Whispers, it doesn't have to make any saves, it just ends
No,
its
it just had to
turn.
move away then. Like, it's not got the frightened condition, it just had to move away from me.
Cool. So it is going to lurch back to its starting point at the surface of the water. And Opa, now that you're actually looking at it,
Uh-oh.
where the other two you see its eyes, you see their eyes are open and wide. You see this one's eyes are closed and encrusted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, why is that? How can Opa look at their eyes and not die?
Oh, well,
If
we
it's
don't know
closed, I
that
guess.
yet.
Maybe it's a thing where they have to look at each other.
Or maybe it's like an
Maybe
action
it's
they have
because
to
they're
do, like it's not
babies.
always on. Like they have to on their
Oh,
turn
maybe, yeah.
use an action
Maybe
to
it's
do it.
because they're babies, though.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe this crusty one opens his eyes like.
Are we
Oh, I
back
see.
to child murder again? or-
Look, they're evil.
These are
Kill them.
babies. These are big babies.
And it is going to
What's it gonna do?
it's going to dash. It's going to take the dash
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fuck yeah.
and get within another 20 feet of you.
Okay.
Okay.
So so the big one is 20 feet away.
Cool.
I wasted its whole turn, guys. I did it.
Yeah.
Basilisk
Idiot.
2's turn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
And that one is going to move it 20 feet. No, it's going to move its 40 feet and be up on the gang.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Rude.
No, thank you.
The objects in the mirror are closer than they appear.
Atlanta, that is your turn. There is a basilisk up on you now.
Okay. So, I am going to cast Entangle.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
say that how close to each other are these basilisks at this point? And are they in like a triangle formation or circular? What are we talking geography wise?
Geography, yeah. And
Geographically.
yeah,
There-
geometry.
So there is
It works both ways.
one is up on you, is on the shore right next to you.
Okay.
That's number 2, should I say. The old one and number 1 are kind of floating on the surface of the water.
Angle of sorts.
Oh, they float on the surface of the water. You know what? I take it back. Because if they're on the water, then it's not really useful because I don't think it works that way. So in that case, I am going to use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the old one.
Yeah.
And I am going to use...
Rebecca,
Yes.
choose a creature you can see.
Oh, God.
She has the mirrors though.
Yeah, I can see it with the mirror.
She's got you there, Kev.
Ooh.
Hunter's Mark is a bonus action, so would it maybe be a like a perception action to get him? To find him?
We should do like a like just look over her shoulder and look back. A turn is 6 seconds. I can look forward and back all I want in 6 seconds.
Going to say no. I'm going to say because you're not looking at its direct location.
Rats.
That's it.
Rats awareness.
If you
Okay.
kill it on this turn, though, it can't hurt you.
Yeah, okay, well then I guess I'm kind of stuck with the old classic Rebecca Atalanta Chakrams mess around.
Listen, it's reliable.
Cool.
The knife frisbee, a
As
classic.
if you're not looking at it, that is with disadvantage.
Yes. I'm going obviously for Basilisk 2, the one that's kind of close up and kind of
Oh,
scary.
yep.
Okay, cool. That is 11?
11 to hit.
Yes.
11 misses.
Damn.
You're just like you're kind of trying to half look at it. You're trying not to. You're really just trying kind of to avoid it, and you just kind of like lose just depth perception a little bit, and whiff.
Rude. I don't like
Basilisk
this game.
1.
I don't like not being able
is-
to see these boys.
Basilisk 1 then is going to join the fray and take a dash and get up on you. So they are now 2 basilisks up on the gang. But that is a turn, so that is the fell.
Okay, quickly, is a item interaction a bonus action?
Nope, item interaction is a free action.
Free action.
Don't count any of your things.
Cool, okay. Nefel would like to spin around and look at the old basilisk.
Okay.
And then cast Guiding Bolt at level 2. And I'm going to use my prophetic trance to make it a 18 roll, plus my 7 is definitely going to hit, I assume.
That's an attack roll on it, yeah?
Fuck him up.
Yeah.
Fuck him up.
Absolutely
Fuck him
hits.
up.
Okay, well, that's 5d6, so here we go.
Oh my god.
Fuck him up.
5d6.
11.
That's my fucking boy right there. Yes. Fuck them up.
That is 20 radiant damage.
Holy
And then
Oh my god.
the next attack on this creature is made with advantage.
Hey, Louise, that don't fucking matter because you fucking ice this basilisk.
Nice.
Like, in a weirdly just surreal moment of out of character moment for Nefel, his eyes kind of cloud over, and with a confidence he really has not shown before, just turns, looks dead in the eye of the basilisk, the large, looming 10-foot figure of the old crusted basilisk 20 feet away, and just finger out, and an eruption of lightning just as you just obliterate this creature in an eruption of starlight.
Radical. I'm not sure if the ones can petrify me, but I would like to use my item interaction to just put that hand mirror right back in front of my face. And that's my turn.
If Nefel is looking and sees Atlanta's face, she does give him a smile and a nod.
This is a great day. Well, he's in a trance. I don't think he can really appreciate it at the moment. But
Goddamn.
I just want you to know.
Nefel goes from 0 to 100. There's no in between.
Yeah.
It's himbo and incredibly precise, powerful magic.
Her boy. That's her
Yeah.
boy.
Jury, that is your turn.
Okay, listen, I had something in mind, but that was fucking intense. And I'm going to do something else now. Pardon me, which one is it? Was the one that got iced right there? Was it 1 or 2?
Old.
Oh, old. Hell yeah.
Old.
Okay.
I'll mark that damage actually, I forgot to.
Woohoo.
Okay, then I'm going to hop on 2, and because the spell specification is one that is within range, doesn't matter that you can see it.
Cool.
I am going to cast Ray of Sickness, which for my special voice subclass have flavored to Ray of Plague.
Mm-hmm.
So going to reach out and cast against Basilisk to I send a hail of burning sickness. Thus say the 5. And then so how about homeboy number 2 make a con saving throw?
That
Oh,
is a
actually, no,
13.
pardon.
Oh.
Yeah, no, sorry. It's a me. I make a range spell attack first, and then they make a con saving throw. Yep,
Okay, cool.
might be.
I've called it so that column saving throw will stick. Make the attack roll first.
If I hit, anyway.
When you hit.
Okay, I'll use this one. Okay, 16 plus
16, that hits.
5. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Okay, so that 13 con save is going to stick.
Okay, so on a hit, the creature takes 2d8 poison damage. So that'll be 3 poison damage. But then on its next on its fail save, it's poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice. What does that mean?
Sorry, I'm
Disadvantage
getting the
on
notes
attack
here.
and ability rolls.
Nice.
And I would like to bonus action give my daily help bonus action to Atalanta.
Oh, that's
Hell yeah.
She needs it.
I know, I fucking saw what you were doing there. Jesus Christ. I mean, mercy me. Anyway, that's me.
Okay, cool. So, Callie, you're still looking away.
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, one of them is iced. One of them and the last and the two left are looking bad.
Okay. Well, this is going pretty well, so we'll just keep doing what we're doing. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on Basilisk 2.
So there's two. Cool. That's wisdom.
Hold on, I've actually forgotten, even though I was just looking at it. Wisdom save, yeah.
That's a 5.
Oh, that's a fail, and that is a whole 3d6. Okay, roly. Okay, that's nice. That's 14 psychic damage.
14 psychic damage.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And he has to move away from me.
And
Okay.
it oh. Would you like to take your reaction for an opportunity attack as well?
You know what? Yeah, I'll turn around and do it. Yep.
Hit him with your loot.
No, okay. As I said, you could take you can look at it, roll it straight. Don't look at it, disadvantage.
I'll look at it.
Roll it.
Okay.
Are we perhaps getting?
We're gonna go with the purple
We're
because
getting
I
very
don't
brave.
think we're getting reckless, is it? Oh, that's pretty good. That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Nice. Okay,
Hey, Callie,
yes.
you don't have to roll damage.
Oh.
This thing had a hit point left.
Oh,
Yes.
So
yes,
you,
I get a kill.
You whisper it, you connive it and will it away from you, and just as it's leading away, what's your weapon again? Remind me.
A rapier.
It is a rapier. You just tag it in the spine as its rambling form just collapses.
Yes.
As you just sap it of just whatever the minimal amount of life it had left in it. Opa.
Oh, wonderful.
You, before you go,
Okay.
you had made the decision to look at them.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Both myself and Stella decided to look.
Oh, not the weasel.
No, we're gonna lose our beefiest players.
Before you do anything, I am going to need you to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
I should have inspired you, shit.
I think that's okay. I got a 12 plus 3, 15.
That's
15
pretty
is all right.
okay.
You're looking at the basilisk, and it kind of glares at you, and you see a sheen in its eye, but you don't feel any effect.
Very well. How close to death does this thing look?
Beaten, bloody, and bruised.
Lovely. I'm not going to risk Stella any further. Opa is going to burn a spell slot to cast Deck of Fate.
Oh.
Yeah, save the weasel.
May
Do it.
as
Save the
well.
weasel. If you could roll a nat 20 in there, it'd be very nice.
Yeah, that fingers crossed. So, just as a reminder, I have a deck of cards in my real life person hands right now. I draw 3 cards from it. I don't look at what they are, and then I roll attacks with them. Depending on the suit and the number of the card, determines the damage type. I'm going to toss 2 of these cards at this last basilisk. The first one is a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is a natural 1. So
I would like to write a verse in my poem.
Yeah. You get that first.
So
So you
Up
hit
a poem rank, baby.
there's
Yeah.
I have one card now in front of me, and that's the one that hit. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm about to. Hopefully it's something good. And I'm going to get the spell details up so I can tell you what type of damage it is before. Attack of Fate. There. Wait, what?
I hope it's cherry beans, man.
Epic courage.
Deck of Fate.
I don't. Callie's pretty courageous. I'm scared of what she'll do if she is even less hinged.
Oh no, it's if you guys are inspired now, you get advantage on saving throws against the effect, so that would frighten you.
What? Sick.
Only while you're inspired.
Okay, I have it here.
Inspired.
She's always inspired.
Oh, thank you. Come on, give it to us. Give it to
So,
us.
do you know what's really wonderful? I've been going for an elemental theme with Opa, and
We
I have
noticed.
just gotten the King of Spades. So, aces counted 1s, jacks count as 11s, queens 12s, and kings 13s, and a spade is lightning damage as well. So, she
Amazing.
draws out this card, fucking hooks one of them off into the distance, like terribly missing. And just for reference, that one would have been a little bolt of fire. This one just explodes in like a little lightning bomb kind of thing as it makes contact with this basilisk, which takes 13 points of lightning damage. Kev?
Fucking hell.
Grinning under your
As-
beak, you present the card. As you toss the one as it cinders a little bit as it flies away, the bum card. You pull, look, and grin under your beak. As you present it up. As a cloud spirals and darkens above you. One singular crack of lightning. And from like all of you, you've seen so much light and blast today from Nefel and Stella. You all kind of like just sear your eyes for a sec as you look, and from the blinding, you open your eyes and you see the now dead corpse of the final basilisk rolling over on the ground in front of you. And we end initiative.
Nice.
Holy mother of God.
What the fuck just happened?
Jury didn't pass out once.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, that
Told
was
you.
unnecessary. I'm right next to you. I'm shoving you right now. I was like, that was unnecessary.
I only have one spell
That
slot
was the
left. I
Rebecca
burned through
thought, not
everything.
an Atlanta though.
Oh, it was
I'm
so
just-
worth it though.
Scribbling
Oh,
in my poem right now. It's chill.
Hey, was Mom here? I had some dialogue planned for when I cast Bless.
Oh yeah, wait, where the fuck was Kira?
Yeah.
Oh,
She just
Mom,
hasn't
Mom,
gotten up
Be
yet.
scared.
Taking a nap.
She's just taking a nap at the
Not
castle.
here. You know, you just realize Kira's not here.
She's double dropping yokes with fucking Ray-Ban.
yes. The Ray-Ban man.
Very well.
I will say, should we check the cave now, make sure there's not any more? I don't think there will be. Hope.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I think that would be sensible, yes.
Do the ready.
And now we can fucking wreck them, no problem.
Yeah, they will be fine.
Nefel, what the fuck was all of that? Everything you
still in a
did
trance, by
since
the
we
way?
got here.
Yeah. As you say that, Nefel's eyes like kind of uncloud. He goes like, "Huh? What? What was what?"
Since we
Atlanta
got
just
here,
goes
you
up to him
fucking.
and like pats him on the shoulder and is just like, good job.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. And he blushes very deeply. I'm sorry, was there a question?
Yeah, what the fuck? What did you. What? Wait, that was the. No shit? That was the scariest thing I've ever seen you do.
No, it's radiant damage. Like it's cool. It's holy. It's down with the kids. The fella does not say that.
You're radiant and holy.
No, listen. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and there's a big scary lizard, and you gotta kill it.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what the fates have in store for it, and I'm just the bringer of its fate, I suppose.
Listen, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Y'all fucking go down, cave out, no problem. Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah, let's go.
I think
Wait,
we
hang
should
on,
go
give me 10
now.
minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
fuck yeah.
so you're all deciding to go in the cave, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Actually, it only takes me 5 minutes. It's 10
Actually-
minutes to put on.
Oh, Eric, how
Yeah.
heavy is Jury's armor? Like, is Jury able to carry it with him when swimming, or does he need like help? Because Atalanta will offer to help carry some of his stuff.
I don't know. I was only gonna take it off to swim because you guys were saying I should.
We
Yeah,
just don't want you to
so-
sink.
And
Yeah.
Fine.
Thing with swimming, okay? Opa got away with it being unarmored and also being a siren. The rest of you,
Yes.
those of you that are wearing light armor, will have to make a DC 10 athletics check. Those of you wearing medium armor will have to make a DC 15.
What armor am I wearing?
And I believe Jury,
I'm wearing heavy.
I believe you're the only one wearing heavy armor.
Yeah, I'm in
Is
light armor.
leather armor light?
That's light
or-
armor.
It's
Light.
light armor, yeah.
Cool,
Yeah.
rad, nice.
Yeah, so, and Eric, Jury's already
Then, like, a saving.
doffing
You
it.
get 10.
Yeah, you
like
are
10,
unable to
15.
swim in heavy armor, full stop.
Perfect.
You have to unarmor to swim.
What do we
That's
got?
what I can-
20, baby!
Not 20 for abuse!
Good.
Oh my
That
god.
horse can swim.
He can flip, he can swim.
She
Damn.
can splish, she can splash.
What,
Best of them.
what role is
He
it?
could talk. He could talk. He could talk. He could talk.
You can see.
But yeah, long story short, so Nefel's light armor, Louise is okay, and did I give it to the DCs? Who passes and fails?
Atalanta is light
we
armor and
just-
got 17. So
Are we just gonna leave Jury behind? What's happening?
Jury is
Jury's stripping.
unarmoring.
Okay, okay.
It'll take a minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's come in.
While you're
Rolling away, I swear to God.
while he's unarmoring, I'm gonna give a treat to Stella.
That's a net 20!
Good
Hey!
Jesus, you guys. Where has this been?
Swim.
These better be spectacular, Kev, these descriptions.
yeah.
I'm swimming through a cave.
I don't get a poem for swimming well, but
You guys.
Oh my
she
god,
feels
can we,
very good about it.
can we do like a synchronized splish
Oh my
splash,
God.
like flip out of
When
the
did
pool?
you guys
Oh,
practice
yes.
this? Where was I?
You were too busy trying to hold your breath underwater.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should really
that's
start
fine.
practicing that.
Callie's just really worried
Yeah.
about the worms, so she just swims really fast.
Oh no! Here's the thing, Callie. The worms way into it. The worms
Oh.
are helping you swim.
Oh no.
Oh.
The worms are making themselves aerodynamic.
Oh no.
Can't,
The
sorry,
motion of the ocean and the...
they're merworms.
Oh no.
That's a whole
Oh,
other
Like
little
me.
worm breaths.
But yeah, no. All of you, like outside of Jury, who has to be unarmored now, the rest of you perfectly fine. Like no issue swimming.
cool.
But
All
I'm
of
gonna
us
keep
are
my
either
shirt
very
on.
elegant.
Atalanta goes up to Jury and like is discreetly looking sort of like away. So you know you're standing beside someone, but like looking down at the ground, sort of thing. It's like
I listen. These are very little buckles, and I'm very low dexterity. I can't pay attention to two things. This is. Listen, this takes 5 minutes, or I do two things and it takes 20. This is.
Do you want the help action from Nefel? Yes.
yeah.
or
Do you
no?
want help from?
Oh my god, I can handle this myself. Thank you.
Cool, right.
Do this every day. Anyway, sorry. I'm gonna take my wagon is here. I imagine we took that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take like the fuck horse, the keep mount there stuff off, and I'm gonna throw my armor in the back, and I'm gonna undo the thing, and I'm gonna put my hand on like the mule shoulder, like, decent. I don't like you, you don't like me, but just if I give you, and then I'm gonna make like a hand motion for oaths, and it's like you bite anyone who comes to the back. Can I animal handling to get my mule to look after my stuff?
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
usually have anything expensive in here, but this is I will not be able to afford it. If someone jacks this, I will be bankrupt forever if I have to pay for this custom armor again.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
Animal handling with disadvantage.
Yeah, you know what?
No.
You
Yeah.
have a pre-existing negative relationship with your mule.
One
Yeah.
power
What
of
happens
two.
between you
I'm
and the
always
mule?
telling him to be kinder.
Long story.
I'm not rude. We just have a strained working relationship. At least,
I didn't
will you? Are you
know.
Are you going to help me, or are you just going to stand there anyway?
Okay, I'll give you a hand.
Oh, thank God!
Can I grant
Please,
Jury the
Kevin.
help action? Given my shining example of a great relationship with my horse.
Yeah.
I have a mule specific dice. Oh God!
Yes. Like given your relationship with Nigel, I will allow the help action.
Yo, that's a 19. That's a 19.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
You see,
Tiny
like
oats.
when you're kind of like when you're like miming oats, like kind of looking at you and then looking at your hands, and then just kind of bites the air.
Okay, fine. You can have some now. And I give him. I just like. I'm gonna like just take a mouthful, and I'm gonna leave our feedback just on the ground. Like, hey, you fucking animal. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm ready to go anyway.
Oh, just like munching down oats.
Oh, I'll need to get more fucking oats. Shouldn't have left all those pretzels in there. Yeah. Okay, I'm good to go.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Running the game. Yes, I'm doing. Oh God, this is wonderful. So, yeah, Jury. Yeah, you are unarmored, wearing your shirt. The rest of you are all fine, and you all dive in. Pardon me.
Are you boring?
As I mentioned,
is killing me.
as I mentioned before, with Opa. So as you all kind of go into the tunnel, then, can I actually? So as I said, it's about 20 feet diameter. So can I just get like a quick marching, quote unquote, swimming order?
I think I'll go first because I've already been down here.
Cool.
I'd like to go up front with you because I got dark vision to 60 feet, and I'm good at if there's like a cave system. I'll be dope at that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
I'd like
backwards.
to take up the back.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna go around the back because I have dark vision, so I can like help the stragglers to get to the right place.
Sure, I'll go
That's
in front
good.
of you then.
This time, Kev, I'm keeping the little handheld flame.
You do your prestidigitation and keep that on.
Yeah, I'm keeping that on this
Okay.
time.
Cool. I'll say I'll like it's very so I'll say dim light for about 5 feet on that.
Yeah, like a candle.
Like a candle, yeah. And then sorry, does everyone else here have dark vision, or just?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, because I think it's Juno. It's the other one that doesn't.
No, Boost.
Boost doesn't have.
Boost has it.
dark
Dixie
vision.
horse.
And
Okay,
he's in
I'm
the
used to you're
middle.
kind of sticking around the middle then. I'm guessing, yeah.
Yep,
Cool.
being herded.
Great. So yeah, Opa and Jury, you guys swim. You like Jury, you kind of see straight ahead. Like, and as I mentioned, the tunnel kind of moves off to the left and then moves up and surfaces there. And as you kind of break in, Opa, you're still like with your kind of candle flare in your hand. You're still kind of getting a very kind of dim picture of it. But this is just it looks like you just kind of look like you're in a small cave and you're seeing kind of dirt and detritus and some meat and some vegetables just kind of like littering along the floor at the surface of the water. But Jury, you get in and you immediately just see that this is an insular singular chamber.
Nice.
There's no ways in, no ways out outside of the water. It is a singular cave filled with detritus and waste matter and rotten meat. And it looks like they would bring some parts of their kills back in here, and this is just a lair of a beast.
Okay.
But there just seems to be, now that the beasts themselves have been lured out, there seems to be just nothing of note in here.
Shit.
Can you definitely search for valuable?
Unless you light up a torch, I'm going to say disadvantage because you are blind.
I'll
Can you light a
cast
torch and
thaumaturgy
search
to
for
make
valuables?
it. Yeah, can I cast thaumaturgy in the cave to make it bright?
Yeah, it would be, because he doesn't have dark vision, it would be disadvantage if there was dim light. He's blind, so he can't even look about.
Oh yeah, auto fail. Yeah, you just can't. Yeah.
So
Can I use thaumaturgy to do? Yeah, can I cause flames?
I think the flame already has to be there.
Okay, I cast fairy fire.
No, actually, sorry. I will say, yeah, you can cast thaumaturgy on Opa's prestidigitation.
Oh yeah, make it bigger.
Make it bigger.
Nice. That's a really good
Ah,
idea.
teamwork.
So you bring that
Together.
then. You 2 level 1, two cantrips combined to make a torch.
Fuck yeah.
And yeah, so
Does that make you
Yeah.
see?
it's bright light kind of around 30 feet now. So you can see away now, and you see what everyone with dark vision sees, and in the rot and decay and all the kind of the detritus. So make an investigation.
Or
Bupkis. You find nothing. You
Nah.
find shit.
Can I do a quick roll to check if
guys, there's just shit here.
can I check if my boat ended up in here?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, a what? A what check?
Investigation.
Cool. 2.
Nope. No boat.
Do I see a
Oh
boat?
no.
I feel like if the worst the worse he rolls,
The more boats he sees.
well, he's like there may be a boat here. I mean, if I look a little harder.
Golly, you don't even need to roll. There's no boats in here. It's an underwater cavern.
Would have been surprised if there was a boat, but there's no boat to feel.
You never know. You gotta be careful.
For sneaky boats.
I don't remember where I left it. I could have been in here.
Kev, there isn't any. I know this is a terrible question to ask, but there aren't any eggs or anything about.
No, not
Okay.
in this one.
Just making sure. Not in this one.
Some baby basilisks after us. I feel like we'd make pretty quick work out of them too.
Now, when you say this one,
This one. Were there other exits?
No,
off
like
the-
I mean, compared to the last time you looked for eggs.
Oh, right,
That's
right,
fair. That's fair.
Now, maybe we should just do a quick check of the ranks.
Well, to be clear, singular room, no other ways in or out.
Okay,
Okay.
we trust
Right,
you.
well, this was nice. Let's go then.
This group trip.
We did it!
Shall we
Huzzah!
make our way off then?
Yeah.
Do you want me to cave this in when we leave?
Oh, well.
I don't think they
Doesn't
need to.
really seem
I
worth
don't
it.
think so.
Nah, let it go back to nature.
Yeah.
Sure.
Should we put these corpses in the water?
No, that would
It'll be very
probably be bad for the water. Oh, we did kill all the fish, though.
We can take them out and eat them. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll take the fish with us.
Yeah, I'll take the dead fish now. Is there a salmon? That sounds good.
I do love a
One
bit
of
of
them,
salmon.
the old one is in the river.
Oh,
Yeah. That's true. Kev,
Fish!
are there any sort of... if I were to monster hunter this monster.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was
No.
like, what if we
No,
take it
God.
apart for the pieces?
How dare you
Mhm.
reference Creature Club podcast? Creature Club
Like
LLC.
or something.
Hosted
With
by
Dan, Mike,
They're
and Tim.
fans.
My good friends of the
Right.
show and the stream.
There's so many of them.
Mhm.
Guys.
It's
How
a good
dare you.
podcast.
I mean, that,
It's
yeah.
a good podcast and you should definitely listen to it. How dare you? Jeez.
It's okay if it's no. It's reasonable if it's no. Don't worry.
You know what?
Hmm.
Come back to me on that.
Cool.
Should we
If-
Alright.
like
you know
roll a
what?
check
If-
now just to be sure?
Yeah, if you want to roll a check now, I'm going to say
Arcana?
nature.
Okay.
No, they're not. See, they're not intrinsically magical.
Okay.
So I'm not.
Alright.
I'm going to say nature.
Cool.
If you want to roll a nature check for me now, I will come back to you on that.
That is a-okay. Ooh. Okay. No, that's good. That's
Can
grand.
I assist?
Yeah, I'll allow help.
Okay. I'll roll a second time then. All right. And the first roll will stand. It was 12 plus 4 for 16. And I'll mark that. I'll send that to you.
We have the same nature
So
thing.
you can decide. 16.
16. Yeah, you kind of go about dissecting one of the ones on the shore, just kind of getting some of its scales off, and like you take out its eyes as they're perceived to be like the source of its kind of main petrification power, and you kind of take some of the bits that seem particularly kind of pertinent to the
Mhm.
to the feel of the basilisk. And we can resolve that then later on.
I've just sent that in the PM there anyway.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So yeah. Without any further ado, I suppose you guys want to head back to Astoria?
Yeah.
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 Give me
So
10 minutes.
Away,
After
today.
your-
I want to nudge Callie real quick though.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's
Sure.
like, maybe your eyes are better than mine. Perhaps take a note of the exact description of the basilisk. You could sell like even the description of a creature like this for a hefty sum for those nerds who aren't going to go out here and actually get a description.
Well, that's a good point. I take a page not in my poem book and just scribble a quick description of a basilisk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the number of legs. Ooh.
No.
Oh man.
You sure there weren't like twice as many? It feels like there were twice as many.
Basilisks when we fought them? Yeah, I think there were twice as many.
Here's the fucked
Oh,
up
the
thing.
ones we fought,
12
double the
legs.
size and extra legs.
I love Jury
Would
so much.
would
12
you say
legs,
that
4
there's
eyes.
Yeah, Callie, I
Four
think we fought
mouths.
6 basilisks. Yeah, it was fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's great? It's taking a story that's already very impressive where we killed 3 of them with like 0 damage to ourselves, completely obliterated them, and being like, that's not good enough.
Yeah.
Wait, the ante.
A bit.
Everyone always lies
All
about their
adults.
conquests. Like it's only not like we're just putting ourselves on the same playing field.
True.
All right, we can make our way back to Astoria then, and we're only a mile away, so
Yeah, like it's not like like it was morning when you left, so like it's still early in the day.
it's still morning.
It's still morning. You've had a
Oh.
morning.
I
So
don't even need a
you-
long rest, goddamn.
Oh, yeah.
No.
So yeah, you make your way back to Astoria. What do you guys want to do here?
Someone maybe
Gee, we kind
tell
of thought that would take the whole day.
yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
someone tell Lenora that she's probably going to live. She might want to know anyway.
I
That's
shall
fair.
figure it out soon.
Yeah.
I think it would also be worth talking to whatever representatives still exist to tell them that we're taking them up on the offer to let one of the members of Gladius Astra take the podium instead. I believe we mentioned to them before, but just to reconfirm with them that we'll take them up on their deal.
Need to. We've gotten rid of the
I
basilisk.
remember to seem scared when you say it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have.
And we'll all commend you for how brave you're being, which you are.
Yeah.
But
Cool. So, you guys... so you guys head back to the palace.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll pick up Kira on the way, I guess.
Yeah, wherever she was hiding.
Where's my mom?
Wherever we lost her.
In the palace, funnily enough. She slept in. It's been a long...
last night.
I mean, fair. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
You guys
yeah,
ready
did
to
you
go
say
fight those basilisks? Oh, we already did that while you were napping.
You deserve to rest, sweetie.
So you guys head on back up through the streets, up and in towards the mountain-built palace. And immediately on walking in, though, you hear noise. You hear talking. You hear discussions. And in the foyer, in the front entrance hall, you see Pythor with a small retinue of his servants and with a small retinue of servants and guards, talking in a what looks like a tense discussion with Gaius and some of his with some of the Order of Sidon. And you hear Gaius saying, and I believe that the proper specification, I believe that the proper plans have been put in place for tomorrow morning. We want this ceremony to go over without a hitch. Is that clear, Your Majesty? And you see Pythor kind of looking a bit dejected, like, yes, it'll be done. The procession will leave at roughly 4 before sunbreak, as is known. So good. Make sure your daughter is prepared.
Not to interject between ye, it's good to see you again, dear Centurine. As you may remember, we are here on official business, and we would like to take you up on your already previously offered offer. I would like to substitute myself as a member of the prophesied heroes in place of the princess, to be taken as sacrifice to Sidon. It is a decision that has been weighed up in the last few days, and I have come to accept that this is where I am fated to be.
It is rather short notice now to supplant a substitute, and well, frankly, there's a lot to be weighed up when trying to decide a substitute for the sacrifice of.
Then you shouldn't have offered it.
Great nation.
That's what an offer is. Offer acceptance. Been accepted. It's over.
No, the
No
offer
further
has not been
discussions.
accepted
This
yet.
was
Oh, I believe you made the offer, and I am now accepting it. You did not
You didn't
rescind
give
it.
us a time limit on your offer.
We will replace the Princess Honora
Mm-hmm.
with all 7 of your merry band.
Well, that definitely
That's
wasn't
new.
part of the
My
deal.
friends do this.
The life of a
Full
princess
attention.
surely should muster up to that.
Well,
I'd
then
like to
surely
think
you
that's
should have
fine.
thought of that when you spoke first.
People.
Maybe if you
like,
spent more time sitting thinking rather than running your mouth, that wouldn't be a problem. Eh?
The deal you offered was one of us in exchange for her.
Come now, you've
I
already...
believe when we were discussing this, there was hypothesizing. This is the firm deal. The 7 of you for the princess.
Are you sure you need 7 of us? I mean, I feel
believe
like
there are
4 is a
6.
fairly good deal.
Oh, I know there is another of your rabble knocking around the palace.
Well, why don't we say 4 heroes for 1 princess? I mean, to be honest, she's not that great.
I do not believe you are in a place to make offers.
I don't believe you are either, coming at us with a dragon.
Yeah, what was that about, if you don't mind me asking? Do we not have a deal in place? Did we not have preformed agreements?
Frankly, have no idea what you are talking about with regards to dragon.
Liar.
Oh god.
Well,
I'm afraid you were spotted by more than one of our group.
2, in fact.
Oh, honey.
and
Stop talking.
we have independent parties that can also verify your appearance amongst that with your men, including one who was downed in the battle that followed.
What are you lying about? It's not like
My men.
it's not like guest friend applies outside of one.
Me and my men are all here. Me and my 7 generals have not left this palace.
It's because you ran away.
And you see
Fucking horse shit.
one of Pythor's servants. Like, that's correct. They haven't left the grounds.
Okay, you've been watching the drawers, but have you been watching them? Were your eyes on
sorry,
them the whole time?
We've had guards posted at their villa the whole time, and none of them have left the villa.
But have they been in your sight the whole time?
Were you watching the skies for dragons, picking them up? I don't think so.
I'm sorry to say.
Will you
we've seen no
would you
signs
grant
of
us a
him.
moment to discuss our suicide before we make give a decision on your offer?
You're not going to turn around and ask us once again to add additional people on to the pyre, were we to take a moment
I mean,
to
we're
speak
really
of
running
it?
out of souls.
I don't have any other friends I care about. Deep lie, deep lie.
I feel
Is
like
it
if I was
still
saying that out loud.
There is some time for discussion yet. We have to go still break off fast. We will send word of your decision before mid-noon.
Before mid-noon. I would like in writing, right now, I would like in writing that you will not change the terms of this agreement a third time.
I march up with a pen and paper.
I want your signature on it.
No, I'll take my own. As he just literally raises a hand, and one of the generals behind him passes him a very elegant quill.
I have a very elegant quill too.
As he writes it, yes, very well. Pertinent that it's in writing. And he writes up a short but concise contract to the dealing. It's like, and Mistress Opa was it? I believe your signature will suffice to the agreement of your 7.
I am going to... Yeah, so I am... Before I sign this, Kev, just for clarification, this is that I have witnessed him writing this.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I'm acting as witness, not in agreement.
Not
Yeah.
signing off our lives.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna sign it.
Yep. Perfect. And like, yeah, no, like you're given ample time to read it. It is simply the agreement that this offer stands.
Yeah, cool. Very well. We shall take break and come to you with our decision.
Oh, you don't need to take your time. Send word. It will suffice.
Very well.
They turn and march off. And
Is he out of-
Pythor. Oh, you know, he like just they like one of the doors kind of closed behind him. You see Pythor being like, "Dragon, no, come, we go to my chambers. Probably we shouldn't discuss this in the open."
Okay.
And you know, we will end that there, I think.
I'm getting caught in the rain.
Not into yoga.
Thank you very much for listening, everybody. If you're listening to this in the future, I love you all very dearly. I'm ending the stream now. Bye.